Okay, we are ready to continue on our mini adventure from last time.
Are we?
Yes, I'm already doing the opening. We're all ready to go. Everyone's here. So at some point, Lucid will be disappearing for a brief moment just to quickly grab a dog, and then she'll be back straight away, pretty much. That's the only thing to note could happen mid-session. But we're ready to dive in. Who would like to give us the recap? I figured Lucid would, 'cause Adam was going to do it before. Go on.
I didn't take notes, but I know.
The one time you don't take notes. Who are you?
I don't take notes on the one-shots.
She was being a barbarian. I mean, who takes notes?
Okay, fair.
No,
Barbarian.
No. We have to keep tradition.
Right?
Yeah.
Argo, what's the recap?
So you see, the last couple of sessions, things and stuff has happened. There's a barbarian, there's a something, and there's a something. There's something. And then
See, the reason I wasn't keeping condition is because you weren't even fucking here the last two sessions.
Yep.
But I wasn't.
So the joke just wasn't even funny at that point.
It's not valid.
Anyways, so Barbarian, right? I am a fallen Azamar. Barbarian. I am a psycho crazy bitch who happens to have feelings for this fucker down here, who is also a barbarian. Who's best friends with who's best friends with a monk. Who's also friends with another barbarian.
Barbarian.
I'd like to point out, by the way, this monk is a very timid monk. He's very calm.
This isn't great.
Cool. Well, Adam, continue on the feed, but continue it on.
What do I mean continues? He's describing a character. She wasn't even describing the session.
She was describing the characters in the session.
Yeah, fuck the characters. We got propositioned by a god to go do some work. Because the village has worms and there's a night walker walking about somewhere?
Yes.
When the first time you said that, I was like, is that a euphemism for a prostitute?
Yes.
Okay, so we have to go the whole way to Rapture to do a thing that I cannot remember. But there's a whole lot of things on the way that we're also told about.
I'll give the fucking recap. Okay.
We
So
killed two worms.
you were all in the Adventurers Guild. You were all recently spent all your money. And you'd all been requested by Lord Alistair to meet up so he can give you all a job. As he trusted you all. As he said the job was to go to Rapture and investigate some ruins to maybe find an orb that looked very Dwemer from Skyrim. Yeah, Dwemer from Skyrim in design, essentially. So that way you, the players, know it's not an orb with Tiamat you're looking for. And it was, as you were told, it's hopefully going to be a power source to power up a airship, as they are working as Terragon and Lord Alistair is working on the first ever airship of the world. Yes. By the way, this is all taking place about 15 years in the past from where the current campaign is.
So, question. Not really a question, just a statement. Lord Alistair's first mistake was asking all of us to do something for him.
Yes. At which point, upon getting ready, there was a lovely scene where the two barbarians spent 2 hours looking for an axe.
Yeah, we're playing a good game of hide the weapon.
For Saul to walk in, find out what they were doing, and found it in 2 seconds because he looked behind the door. At which point after this, everyone left. Alistair paid half the money up front, I do believe, or he give you $1,000 up front or something like that. He gives so much money up front.
1,000 up front.
1,000 up front. He was paying 10k each for this job, and he gives them all 1,000 up front. And he says, like, if you can, on the way to your mission, can you stop off in the village where you're currently at? They've got a worm problem going on. There's a problem in Killica.
There's been
reports in Killica of the machines that look very similar to that was on Pyre Isle. So that could be troublesome. If you can find out if they are a thing, if you can deal with them. And then also in Rapture, there's a small graveyard very close to the village, the first village you'll hit in Rapture, where there is said to be a Night Walker roaming about. If possible, to deal with that as well. And then the final stop would be the ruins. We ended last session pretty much with everyone fighting these worms. Little has been noticed as to majority of the party is Trevor's character has a lovely axe that is cursed.
He loves
Every
his
time.
axe.
Yes, it is cursed to the point where he can't really ever let it go. But every time he's hit, there's a chance for him to go berserk. And while being swallowed by these worms, he's gone berserk. And he will attack anyone within 60 foot of him that he can see or hear. Anyone. So right now he's currently inside a worm. And during the rampage of being inside the worm, he also sliced off his toe. Yes, Big R?
This is how committed I am to being a hobbit. Okay? Okay? Okay?
So, with that being said, let's jump into where we left off to this last worm falling and everyone getting ready to run for their lives.
Yeah, I literally just run right over to the corner and say, "Don't hurt me, Daddy. Don't hurt me, Daddy. I have goodies for you. Don't hurt me."
By the way,
Daddy."
there's no turn order right now.
I know.
Oh, sweet.
So if you want to run now before Trevor decides he gets out of the fucking thing.
Don't forget,
I'm just waiting for
Soul
everyone to make a
before-
move, and then
before-
I'm going to get out.
Soul's already ran away, going to help everybody else, and he's already shouted back, "You run!" We're all running, okay? We're all running.
Yeah. So Soul's character is technically not even here. Whoop.
So I'm using the double movement to move like 80 feet away. That's as far as I can move the character that way.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm moving 60 feet away, which is 80 feet away from him.
Yeah, so
I'm
even though,
I'm
just to
using
point
the
out,
double
Trevor,
speed.
Yes?
so even though like these are saying like they're 55
Yeah,
off, like
55, yeah,
you
I
assume
got it.
everyone's ran off the map essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to come out of the worm.
You come out, you look around, and you see all your allies just far away.
Okay. I just kind of breathe, and then suddenly it starts to drop.
It's kind of the look where like you can see a few of them like hiding behind like little stone walls from the farms, and it's like they're kind of peeking over, like, is it safe?
Can you make scary man going yet?
Yeah, as I say, come out of the worm, stand up, kind of look around me in the berserking rage, and then the aura will just start to dissipate. Because there's
Okay.
no one within range. Ugh. Get me out of this fucking worm thing.
You good? Is it safe? Have you got your axe all nice and cozy?
I'm just going to kind of like take off my rage and put my axe on my shoulder and start walking towards the village.
Now
will
we're sitting
take
here
that as a
watching
good
this
thing.
barbarian. Walk towards.
No context whatsoever. Is it safe? Are you okay? Walks towards the village.
That is a no.
So my character is going to start following behind him. And Lumi, if you check your whisper on roll 20. That would be performance, correct?
Yeah.
Oh dear, what is
Am I
happening?
clear? Am I clear?
Yeah, you're clear. Roll performance.
Jesus
The
Christ.
16.
Would you like to give an example of the song you're singing?
Pony from Magic Mike.
I
I don't even know what that sounds like either.
So, at this point, Trevor, I've got to ask you: does your character find this song with a roll of 16 seductive?
Oh, totally. I mean, considering the well trained that he's in. Because he's not in his timid form at the minute, so.
Oh, he's in his bit of
'cause he has
caveman
the axe
form.
across the back and is just walking like. Yeah. So of course, yeah.
So, with that being said, can I drag him off to a corner to do private shit?
I mean, if Lumi totally wants it,
If you decide to do that, it will be a fade to black.
Yep, fade to black.
We walk off and we elude.
So
Where the fuck is that going?
you just kind of watch them go off, like they look around, they see there's no trees nearby, and they both kind of just look at one of the holes and just like, and you watch them both jump into one of the small holes.
You're not going to take healing?
Who needs healing? We're barbarians, bro.
All you see after like a little while is just like some loincloths just flop halfway over the hole.
What spells do I have to erase that from my memory?
I can't breathe.
Oh,
Nice.
Jesus.
While they're doing that,
I'll only let you all imagine if they're making any sounds or not.
I mean, to be fair, like barbarians,
What was the name of your character, Trevor?
Montgomery.
Oh, Daddy Montgomery.
How much louder?
Okay, we'll move on to everyone else.
I'm looking for a spell called Silence and hoping I have it on this.
You're about to say
Adam's just opened the book and is like, I've got to have it.
you're about to say something, Big Al. What were you about to do?
I was going to make my way over to this worm and see if there was anything around the dead body to grab and keep.
You see a couple of its teeth are loose. Some bits of flesh you can maybe scrape off and carve out if you wanted.
Do I know if the flesh of this worm is going to be anything for magical properties and healing properties?
Roll me a nature check. I think that would be under.
Have a look. Arcana, athletes, deception, history, insight, nature. There it is.
I think we would call that a nature check. I would remember I've got to look over here for your rolls.
Oh, that was hilarious.
23.
3.
23, oh, cool, it pops up there. So, you know that the skin itself can be used chemically to maybe make like an anti-poison type thing. You know, by the way, for anyone wondering, yes, I'm just going to we're making a bullshit on the spot that makes it sound useful. I don't know if it's fact, I'm just going with it.
Sweet.
And you know that the teeth of this creature can also be like traded into like an adventurers guild to get like a bit of like a coin reward.
Adam, did you get that?
Yeah, I figured so.
Yeah, I will take the.
I will
some
not be
of
adding
the
that to my spell list, don't worry.
and I will grab the. How many drop teeth is there?
How many teeth are on this big gargantuan worm?
No, they're just the ones that have broken off.
I'll.
How
None
many
of really
times did the
broken-
monk punch it?
I was gonna say, the thing is, none of you has really punched the monk in, punched the worm in the face. So if you want to roll me a strength check to see if you can pull any out,
I bunched off a worm when it tried to eat me.
That was the
I
other
got-
worm, though. He's checking this one.
Yeah.
I got swallowed multiple times by the worm.
Yeah, that worm likes to swallow.
Oh, by the way, one thing I will point out during this Fade to Black scene.
23? I got a nat 20.
After that 20. At some point during your Fade to Black scene, by the way, you will notice, by the way, he's missing a toe.
And he hasn't been healed, so he's bleeding out.
Sexy.
Again,
23, do me a
barbarians.
favor. Go ahead and roll me a flat d6. And this is how many teeth you pull out.
4.
4, you get 4 teeth.
The biggest question is, during the Fade to Black, are we both raging now?
But yeah, twice as long.
Wait, they're raging sex? I've never heard of that one before.
I'm waiting for V to be into some BDSM shit and accidentally trigger the berserk mode.
While you're pulling out these teeth and everything, you see a presence of someone that's not part of your party walking towards the worms, but they're walking from the direction of Tarragon Main City, the same direction you came from.
Okay.
At this point, I would like Fluffy to introduce her character.
Fluffy
Fluffy
Paws.
I'm here, don't worry. I had to unmute my mic.
Argo, you have to mute yours.
Okay, there we go. How to do this introduction again.
Just go for it.
Ah.
Just now, do it
Wing it
now.
all.
Introduce the character again. It's been a while. I feel so rusty doing this.
I was about
You
to say,
have a reason. You have a reason.
I didn't even hear what Argo said.
wait, you didn't hear what the person sitting next to you said?
I have headphones on. What did you say?
Stage fright is real.
Yes. Yes, he said the stage fright is real.
Oh, just wait till I gets to him.
I swear this was kind of organized before we hit the stream button. I say this for my stream, you say this for your stream, I say this for Fluffy Paws.
What is exactly you in?
An organized one?
All I need you to do is describe your character.
Okay. Okay.
I'm asking for anything.
Shut up! Shut up! I can do this!
Don't worry, we're not laughing at you. Trevor and I are laughing over something I sent him on a whisper.
No.
Lumi, I'll send it to you so that way you can see why we're laughing so hard.
Oh, I don't think I know. Right, go on. Describe your
Okay.
character.
Okay. You see a tall man walking with heliochromate eyes, one being blue, one being, did I say brown or white? I can't fucking remember. Shut up. I'm doing this.
The entire class can hear you.
Shut up.
Down in the marriage already. Holy shit.
Is short, wavy, multicolored hair with half brown and white. He appears quite confident, but still a little bit unsure of what's going on. That's it. That's all I got in my head.
What race?
The race is technically a human, I believe.
Very inhuman.
Yes.
Do we have an image in Discord?
Not in Discord, but there is a one on thing. If you look on Roll20, this is the image that they provide that she provided for herself.
If you want, I can send it into Discord.
There you go.
Thank
That
you.
works.
Just to kind of show off to the streams here, it's like, look, this is new person.
There you go. I make it that big. There you go. You can really see details now.
Ah, yes,
Sexy.
and he's covered in tattoos. Forgot about that part.
He looks a bit, ferrital.
Kind of, yeah. If I remember one of the other details is he also has a wolf tail.
No, a ferrital instead of feral, because there's ferret on the shoulder. Ferrital.
That's his pet. Leave him alone.
Okay, the joke didn't go down well.
No. For that, you give me 2 rainbow drops.
I will take 2 out of the packet for you, no problem.
And then by the end of the session, give me the whole bag.
Let's see how let's see how the role play goes.
It's been a
That
while
was the
since
deal.
I know, but it's been a while since I did a male character and I threw myself into this, so
By the way, for your character purpose, you will receive a whisper from me on Roll20. I'm also sending Argo his real quick. So you're not getting thrown into deep end about why the fuck you suddenly turn up now.
okay. There you go. See it.
Okay. So these 2 are having sex in the distance. I see this feral man walking up with the tail thinking QCon is finished already. Adam, what about you? What?
Said the druid.
True. So Trevor and Lucid might be having really good giggle sex by the looks of it. The fact, I don't know if it's the penis or what.
Do you want me to let you guys in on the funny? Jesus Christ! I messaged Trevor.
Yes.
I'll put it this way. The whisper I got was, so no protection, right? Because we have armor on. Who needs birth control?
It's the same message I sent to Trevor, and then he's like, "Of course not. I don't even have armor." And I was like, "So, what race were you again?"
My thing, I honestly thought was going to be that you snuck back, got to the other worm, found his toe, and stuck it up his ass while you were having sex.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. And just since, I can't be bothered typing the whisper again, I'm a beast hide shifter.
Okay, so hashtag beastside shifter / fallen Azamar kids. Gotcha.
So like I say, this new person showed up on the scene and is walking towards you.
Yes.
I think we're still
Sup?
too traumatized by what's happening.
Hello, new person. Before I try and explain anything, or trying to get the explanation of why you're here, don't worry about the noise in the background. I can't explain it. I won't explain it. And then all you hear in the background is just like, oh yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Someone got the pinky toe back.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is going to be a really confusing session, I tell you that.
It really is.
So what brings you here, wandering traveler?
I've been sent by Lord Alistair to come help.
Aid?
Yes.
Guys, we got AIDS! I might change that wording right here. Guys, we got help!
Oh, Jesus. Are you guys actually trying to kill me tonight?
I'm trying to do mythological, old-fashioned freaking wording, and then I kind of forget where I'm streaming. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to change this up. I need to make this 18 plus, but still, friendly shit.
What are you trying to do with create water?
I'm dumping 10 gallons of water on your asses to make you stop.
Poor Lumi.
Lumi, if
Like,
you cast
Lumi,
this,
you knew it was gonna have to come around eventually. You knew.
Oh,
this was
I
gonna
know,
happen
I
eventually.
know.
just got to say, if Adam's casting this on us, I just want to go, refreshing.
I will say at this point, what I
Round
do
10?
actually want, what I do want from you, Trevor, real quick,
Oh, God.
is we'll say Constitution.
Performance check to see if he's satisfying enough.
No. I want you to roll me a Constitution roll, please. Flat Constitution.
Not Constitution, okay. So not a
How
Constitution
long can
saving
you
roll.
last?
So I'm not getting the...
No. Sorry, scratch that. Dexterity.
Okay, well, that's fine. Dexterity, yes.
Yes. Flat dexterity.
Oh, God, I have -1 to dexterity. That's still okay.
Okay. In that case, you find yourself every now and then losing balance. You have lost the pinky toe, which is very important to balance. And the adrenaline is now wearing off.
Wait, the adrenaline's wearing off? I thought the adrenaline would be sky high right about now.
The adrenaline from combat. The adrenaline from combat is wearing off. It doesn't go constant.
Okay.
You guys say you were in a hole?
Yep.
Like, I know Trevor's in one, but like the two of you are in a hole together.
Yes. They purposely went to one of the small holes that's been buried sideways.
And I dumped 10 gallons on them. Are they drowning?
No, we're just floating at the top of the hole, man.
Like, whenever Trevor comes out of the hole, which hole is he coming out of first?
You might have to come in a hole
Hang
first.
on, let me roll a d20, odds or evens. I'll let you decide, Big R.
The rest of the party has heard Big R shout, "We have help."
Yeah, going over to see if help.
Okay, you need to do the pull-out method before you pull out of that hole.
Gotcha. So, don't pull out at all.
I think that needs the agility, an agility roll for that one, because it is a small hole. There's not very much maneuverability.
Damn.
There's going to be no rolls. Just keep going. But no. By the way, one thing to point out. By the way, at this point, Soul character would have you would last seen him going towards the village.
Yeah.
Why does everyone keep leaving? I need to heal you.
Soul only took 2 damage.
Oh shit!
You can heal me when I'm done.
I never took damage.
I did lie, Adam. I did lie. I'm sorry. He took 5.
How much did I take again?
I'm literally looking at Soul's character sheet. His current HP is 134. His max HP is 139.
My current is 86 and my max is 226. Plus, I had like temporary hit points on top of that.
Now, does this magical sex that you and Lucid are having, does that give you healing properties?
No, because it's definitely not a rest of any kind.
This is
No, it's not.
Sorry, do you want me to add exhaustion? Yes, gotcha.
Actually, do I have that?
My current HP is 116 and my max is 209, and we did have temp hit points because of the food that Adam made.
So,
You know what?
Never added those hit points on? Because they were going to run off anyway, and I never got hit.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm also going to say for this as well? Because you've been going at this very enthusiastically, the two of you. Trevor, can you roll me a d20 and whatever you roll, flat d20 by the way, and whatever you roll, you take off his hit points because you do have a bleeding toe. That you're pushing blood through your body more.
Wow, you're lucky.
So,
one time a low roll is good.
So, just to point out Trevor's situation, he is missing a pinky toe, which means he's losing his balance a little bit. He's sitting here having sex with a toe off, which is pumping his blood even more, pumping blood through his toe, and he's also doing this in a pool of water, which has been which is a pool of water of mud, which means he's now getting his toe infected.
Yeah, I should probably get out of this.
Like, you're immune to poison. You're not immune to disease. Just
Here, I just got some flesh that can be used for poison healing. I'm not using it on you. You lied on your bed. You fucking lie in it. You made your bed. You lie in it, and you're already doing stuff in that
No,
bed. I'm not touching
against,
it.
hang on, it's Constitution saving throws, isn't it? Against what you just said to me, isn't it?
For what, balance?
No, for infections and stuff.
I believe it's a constitution thing for you.
Yeah, that's okay. I have plus 11 to that.
But anyway, Adams approached Kim. Fluffy.
Pause.
hello.
So,
Please ignore the traumatic shit happening behind us.
oh, don't worry, I'm not even paying attention to it.
You
So, what brings you here? Oh, yes, but you were told by Alistair to come here.
Yes, that's right.
Looks a little like Rakan.
So, you come here often?
Fluminous, can you blow up her character again?
Huh?
Can you blow up the picture of her character again? A second.
Yeah, can you blow Fluffy?
Yeah, blow.
Do you want me to go? Do you want me to go grab
That
Fluffy?
is totally
Wait there.
Rakan.
Wait there. Wait. There you go. Go blow Fluffy.
Fluffy. Why does that look like Rakan mixed with Bolin?
So I just gave a really, really interesting scenario here, Trevor. Lumi, if you're okay with it. LOL. So
I'm
we finished
trying
with
to
her-
move on.
No, it just we finished quicker with the D4 roll. Evens, we finished together hard quickly because you speed up. Odds, you finish, but I don't.
Trying to move on.
Well, we're done now. We
Okay.
finished together. Now we're climbing out of the hole.
Good. Yeah, I take it I realize I'm missing a toe now while I keep talking.
Oh yes, you realise you're missing a toe because it fucking hurts.
Adam, whatever your character's name is, Viper Helsing or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
As for Helsing.
I was going to heal you, but you decided to do that. So let's
Esper?
go to this
Esper?
fucking village.
Esper, heal me.
I'm gonna start walking towards civilization, to where
I
all the
will
farmers
lift
and
him
stuff
up
are,
and
and see
go,
if they're
"Heal
all right
me."
before I see if he's all right.
So
I'm
we
gonna lift him up
invite
like this.
our
Just say,
our
"Heal
new
me."
friend. Sorry, Fluffy Paws. What is your character's name?
Why didn't you
Alfred.
ask them in character? Because
Yeah,
they never say.
yeah.
None of you asked. None of you
Okay,
asked
You
my
didn't
name.
even ask me my name, damn.
Well, Alistair sent you, friend. But what do we call you?
The name's Alfred.
Alfred. Wait there,
My name is
Alfred,
Esper.
and you're Alfred, but you're here to aid us. Which one of us is fucking No, Adam's Batman. Got it. Yeah, got it.
No, Adam's other character's Batman.
Next to me,
Copyright!
Alfred.
Right, everyone, follow me.
Yes, we shall follow ahead.
I
We'll
guess
just
I'll
skip
try and
introductions. We
I
just
wanna
skip
point out
introductions
that
for everyone.
My character is not wearing her armor. It is in her bag of holding that she's got. And
Okay, so we just turn around and go titties, and then just keep walking.
And as the entire party starts banding together to walk towards the village, for a slight bit of scenery effect, the camera watches as if this was like a cartoon / anime thing. The camera's panned in a position where we see the entire party mumbling away, walking towards the village, and it just slowly pans across towards the hole, and it's just got the pool of water in, and still a floating bit of loincloth. Transition to in village.
Can I talk about my face since I have no balance?
Right. I would like to look around to see if there's any villagers that look sickly and ill or dying or hurt or anything.
I'm going to
So you look around. You look around.
Because these guys have been
do me-
getting attacked every
Yeah.
day.
roll me a. We'll do a perception for this. In fact,
Ooh.
your choice: perception or investigation.
Hang on a minute. I forgot something.
Hey, the loincloth is still in that fucking hole.
Oh, come on, a
Nope.
5? 16 altogether.
16. So you look around. You do see a few people that are looking pretty sickly. You see, you do spy Saul's character helping out a little bit here and there. People, you do spy some people celebrating now that it seems like they believe the worm problem's done with. But like mostly, what you do spy is the people that are sick or the people that are suffering is that are farmers where their farms have been affected by these worms. So therefore the crops haven't grown properly, so they've not been able to harvest them, they haven't been able to sell them, and they've not been able to buy like the food they needed, so they may have had to eat rotten stuff or whatever. So like it's a clear distinction, like the thing that in common with all the people that need help is they're all farmers or people that live off the farm.
Okay, I'm going to try and call them all over here. So that they're all
Just
within 60 feet of me.
Okay.
And then I will cast...
Okay.
700 healing divided
Thank
between
you.
all of us.
I forgot we had.
Okay.
this.
The party is getting priority first, but I'm pretty sure I can heal the entire party with less than 500.
Yes, so pretty much the entire party all goes back to max.
Yeah.
You see
Oh yeah, mass heal, description of it. Flood of healing energy flows from you into injured creatures around you. You restore up to 700 hit points divided as you choose among any number of creatures that you can see within range. Creatures healed by the spell are also cured of all diseases and any effect making them blinded or deafened.
So you watch as shows where their face has been like real pale or grey type thing, like ill. You watch as like life comes back to their faces, and like the only things you notice like afterwards is like there's some people that are like hunched over slightly just from like pain of hunger or whatever. Since obviously you can't cure that.
Yeah.
We have food.
Yes, you do.
Right, let's make a slapping meal for everyone before we head off to our next adventure and get to know our new friend here, Alfred.
So, can everyone that's currently active, so everyone minus Argo, roll me a perception check.
Perception.
This is while you're all like running the thing.
Keep feeling really shit.
So apparently, Montgomery and V are too focused
that?
on what they were doing in that hole. to
Should
pay
also
attention to
probably
their
quickly
surroundings.
check.
Oh no. Alfred is now realizing that the barbarian female Azamar is partially naked.
So, what you're all setting up and stuff.
Hold me a second. I hate this. Wow.
Okay, so while you're like trying to set up like a food stand or anything to help out, looking around to kind of idea of who needs help and that as well. Adam, your character will notice it. This village doesn't like there's no real reason to like try and not stand out here. Like everyone's like farmers or a general villager type thing, and it's the type of place where like almost everyone knows everyone. And you notice just off in the like almost they're trying to blend in with the crowd, not realizing they're actually standing out. One person wearing a very tattered cloak.
Oh my god. It's Argo's character.
And
So I'm going
immediately
to
tip
understand
a
why
coin in the
they-
opposite direction. I mean, I'm
Could
kidding.
you stop metagaming here?
I'm just going to like fall against a wall. I guess.
Do you know
Well, it's only Adam that's spotted it so far.
I'm tempted to take the entire party to the other direction, but I will point out the tattered cloak man to the rest of them.
Okay.
That man is trying to blend in and not doing a very good
I
job.
mean, I have a passive perception of 15.
So when he points it out, you notice it.
I have a passive perception of 21.
Yeah, I went and checked everyone's passive afterwards.
Mine's a 10.
No.
So this tattered cloak's been pointed out to all of you. The tattered cloak doesn't even realise they've been pointed out, by the way.
Yeah, we'll go around. Now, me being a hobbit, so going around these, like human-sized farmers and everything else, and this one trying to blend in.
You
I
just
think I
use
could
that
sneak
to bring all
around
the
very
lights.
easily.
Can I point out one thing?
What?
You're a hobbit barbarian, so technically
Yes.
the humans are farmers, so you'll just be chucking them out of your way.
No, I do my hobbit stealthily going around and everything else, and then I use my barbarian swiftness to literally get him out! Just jump on him and be like, "Who are you?"
Roll me a strength check, and
Who, mate?
yeah, and Argo, can you also roll me a strength check?
Wouldn't Argo have to roll dexterity to try to dodge?
I think
It's more to stand in place.
Ah,
Yeah. I would go with strength with that as well.
So you try to jump on him, tackle him to the ground, and you just you grab onto him, and he just does it. He didn't move.
I still got him.
You got him.
Now what you going?
Got
Kill them.
him.
Ah! Who's this tiny person on thy back?
Tiny person, I am a hobbit, damn you.
You notice when he speaks, it's got a metallic tone to it.
Metallic? Like
He's a metal man.
cyborg?
If I had a
Or
voice changer,
metallic
would it
as
help?
in like, you know, I don't want to go really, really bad here, but is it like metallic where it's like, you know, Tin Man? Or is it like
Clearly not human, partially,
Stephen
if
Hawking?
not fully. No. He's at the very least partially, if not fully machine.
Johnny number 5?
He's a warforged.
Warforged!
Sorry, what was that?
Alive.
Wally?
I
Why?
robot?
Like iRobot, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You say metallic, I want to kind of get it brought down in my head and be like, what type of metallic are we going for? Are we doing like
Well, it's a bit like
Eva,
metallic
Wally?
chrome
What
red,
I've
you
got
see?
to go for here.
Okay. So this is, I've literally just jumped on a piece of metal.
Yes.
Scrap?
My name isn't Scrap.
Where's the
Does
robot?
everybody else follow me to find out who the fuck this person is? Or am I literally just sitting here going,
I'm just watching.
I'm lying against the wall.
Yep.
I'm not really interested at the moment.
V is walking right up to this metal man, tits hanging out, whatever, don't matter. Walking up to him and standing in front of him. Who the hell are you?
Blasphemy.
Well, hello there, titty person.
Hey, Kenneth. When
My name is Farrell.
when he looks at you and says this, with you being so close now, you just see from under the cloak just glowing eyes.
oh, sent you?
Are you insulting me?
Oh god.
I'm purely making an observation. Your tits are hanging out. So, titty lady, I don't know your name.
You didn't ask, I asked you.
I'm trying to tell you my name, but I'm saying hello to you first. Pleasantries and all of that.
Fuck the pleasantries. I asked you a question.
Well, I just said my name. My name is Farrell. How are you? And what is your name?
V.
Has everyone stopped talking? Can we all hear this? I'm just
Yeah.
curious. I started laughing.
Sorry, what was the name again?
Harold.
Harold.
Farrell.
Harold.
Farrell.
With an
Like
F as
Farrell,
in
but
fuck.
Farrell.
Spell it.
F-A-R.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I got this,
Yeah.
Argo. I got this. Fuck. Ass. Rectum. Orgasm. Lick
It's
and dick.
far old.
Thank you. For a dyslexic, that is so appreciated. Thank you.
Oh,
I
jeez.
figured you would have understood the lingo.
Fuck, anal, rectum, oral, licky, doo-doo. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that makes total sense.
That's how I explain it to literally everybody when they ask me how to spell something.
Oh, Jesus.
I have to stop my music just to hear the spelling.
So,
So-
movie lady, what is your name?
I already told you. V.
The V. V as for vagina?
At this point, she's going to smack him across the face with her fist.
Yeah, seen that come.
Roll to hit.
As you prepare to smack him, I literally just still
Hang
holding
hang
on.
Is it with advantage because the hobbit is technically behind him and I'm in front of him?
Yes.
He is flanked.
Yes.
He's also grappled.
Technically, it would be. Does it fucking matter? You roll 22. What's his armor class? 17. Roll damage.
Is that plus 11 on damage as well?
No, it's just a flat. Flat D6.
Oh, that
So
would
it's
be
a-
cool.
So
Max damage.
she punches your face and does a tiny dent.
Uh-huh. So I've just taken that off my hit points. It's okay.
Does his head spin round on the spot?
Like 180.
Can I do a
Nice
strength
stare
check?
at the door.
Can I do a strength check, please, to see if I can spin his head around?
No.
Aw.
Please,
No.
I'm begging you.
No.
We're literally baiting up new people here at this stage.
I mean,
No.
So I'm going to turn around
Make a
to...
strength check to see if you can make his head spin. He's still a fucking living being.
this is what happens when three
V, that
barbarians.
was not very nice of you. Typically, my kind would have replied in kind, but I am not one. I am not one of my own.
So I'm going to turn around to Alfred at this point and say, welcome to the party.
Thank you.
Welcome to the party.
So Via is basically at this point gonna walk away from this metal bitch, and she's gonna grab the hobbit by the back of his shirt and pull him off of the metal man and carry him back to the barbarian that is missing a toe.
Give me out.
He's just like, God damn it. Why?
Oh dear.
As
Yeah.
I'm being trailed away.
I have
He
not been to
said
bed.
G. He said G.
Lumi, I have not been to bed. This is what you get.
Also, on top of this,
I did warn you.
Without soul, it is 3 barbarians and 1 cleric.
Can quickly to point out, some of you are aware of the events of Pyre Isle. If at the very least you've been told about machine-looking things, especially some near a village that you're coming up to next, that you've been asked to deal with, and there's a warforged standing right in front of you.
Why do you think I acted so aggressively? I didn't
You're walking
forget.
away.
I'm pulling the hobbit away from him. I don't want the hobbit to get hurt when I go in with my great axe.
By the way, I've already asked for this freaking sideboard for the primary objective of what the fuck you doing here?
Roll
Why being dragged away by me?
Zone of Truth?
Yep.
Okay, so we're finding out if he's
Make a
lying about
charisma save,
anything.
dickheads.
Okay, hang on, let me make a charisma save. Charisma.
So literally all of you are rolling charisma saving throws.
18.
Including
11.
myself?
I can't lie. Woo! Not like I was going to lie much. Except when we were in the hole.
No, including myself?
You immune is the question.
Oh no. No. Shit. I was one away. I was one away from passing. Fuck.
Am I rolling as well?
Yeah, I believe you are. Unless you're immune to this type of stuff.
Immune to what?
Magic.
Yes. Yeah, you're also rolling, Argo.
Hmm?
Sorry, Loomis?
You are also rolling.
Okay.
So now if somebody asks her name, she has to say the truth. Fuck.
So far, everyone is telling the truth.
Well,
Yep.
you don't have to tell the truth. You just can't tell a lie.
How many players are there rolling yourself? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I hit
Hang on,
that.
do you not have to make a saving throw as well on him?
I don't believe so. You could have
There you go.
until the spell ends. A creature that enters spell every first time. I feel so because it can't speak of the
If it says every creature or any creature within that zone, then you have to make the save too. If it specifies that you are not affected by it, then that's a different story. Like there are some spells, like there's a tidal wave spell that literally pushes everything out away from you, but you are not affected. You are if you start to move, but
Is that not a druid spell?
all right.
No.
Uh,
I could have sworn it was.
I'll make mine.
sorcerer.
Aw,
Adam's
I'm
telling
going
the
Wizard.
truth.
So every player at the moment cannot tell a lie.
I have craps.
So,
No one asked you, they have to say anything.
Mr. Metalman,
I'm missing a
where are you
toe.
coming from?
Oh, shit.
Argo, you cannot lie.
No, I
Enjoy.
can't remember. I can't remember where my character actually comes from.
You are just you're basically a traveler, as just like spoil, but for you to remember, you are the very first Warforged to awaken to sentient life. Thinking of yourself.
So you know the place where all the Warforges are created.
No,
See that bit?
Guard?
What?
I'm being a dick.
Oh,
Keep in mind, even when you're being a dick, you can't lie. So if you try to say something to be sarcastic, knowing it's a lie, you can't say it.
no.
So, like for example, if we ask the question of, so you know where all Warforges are based, and you were to try and be a dick and say Terragon, you know that to be false. You are not allowed to go Terragon because it's a lie.
No, I went Isengard
What?
because I actually don't fucking know.
No, I'm saying this as an example for people though, just
Yeah.
so you're aware. So even if you try to be cocky, you can't be cocky with something you know is a lie.
Would I know?
Technically, none of you would know because not even Alistair knows.
I
So,
mean,
where
I
is
don't
this
have
place that you all
intelligence.
made?
They are made on Pyre Isle. If you're wanting to say that, Argo.
Is that where they're from? Paral.
Yeah, they are manufactured on Pyre Isle.
That is what I was looking for.
Okay.
And I've lost the shit of thought. Thank you very much. Well, I come from Pyre Isle. I have essentially defected from my creators,
And who are your creators?
and I am essentially searching for other Warforges. to help them reach sentiency like myself and break their so-called metaphorical collar and leash from the creators.
And what will you all do once you do break free?
Well, it will end up being from Warforged to Warforged. We do what we want. If we wish to live a simplistic life, we'll live a simplistic life.
And if some of you are homicidal maniacs?
Well, that's not my problem.
Wow.
I want to say something intelligent, but I know my character would not say it.
I want to say something like smart ass to Trevor's character. Once I realize that this guy can't say a lie, she just wants to ask a question, thinking like, okay, well, if it's working on him, maybe it'll work on someone else. Just because, whatever.
Get your head out of the gutter.
Are you
Did you have
literally going to be
fun?
like, oh.
Oh, it was wild.
And enough of that.
Oh,
So where are you heading right now?
I am just a mere traveler trying to find other machines like myself and either save them or kill them.
Lemmy, do we know about any other Warforges?
The one in Calico.
yeah, we know about the ones that killed him.
Warforged directly confirmed Warforged, like what Argo is? No. You are not aware of anything like that. You have been told that there's something similar, looks like Warforges, maybe similar material in Kilika.
I is thinking, I know
Slash me?
we have Alistair's main mission. You get those, was it like blueprints type thing?
Yeah.
To find an orb, you're finding a
The
physical
orb.
object.
But they're supposed to be making flying machinery, so there is that possibility that there is something up there. Okay. Are you a maniacal weaponry that can flip a switch at any stage and kill us all?
Ha! Not
The-
kill us.
Let me check my software.
Is that me?
Yes.
No, you're fully awake in sentient life. You're like you are so freshly awakened. Like you are pretty much like personality. Like you have a soul, you have a being, you have a purpose. You're like a human. However, you're so new to standards and how everything in the world is, and this is why I played it off like you believed you were hidden. Essentially, you're like a newborn baby in this world. Like you could almost use you could literally almost use the phrase of "you were born yesterday" type deal.
Yeah.
But
Does it
You're
look
not
like I
like-
was born yesterday? Yes, it does.
you're not like you're still learning society. But you understand little bits here and there, like how to talk and that, because it's all in your software. But your software tells you how to be, in the sense of like how to walk, how to run, how to kill, how to do this. But in terms of how to be a person, there's nothing in your software about that. So you're still learning that and socializing. Hence why, like, say, you're standing in a crowd and you're the only person in the crowd, but you were wearing a cloak. You believe you were blending in. You didn't realize you weren't because you're so new to the idea of blending in.
How to train your pet cyborg. Got it.
Oh, that did not work. Nor that.
No, I will not turn on fellow people that
Forgot to, like-
for under malicious intent. If that's what you're asking.
Okay. We might know somewhere. We're not too sure. If you would like to join us and see if you can find
It's meant to be a
other
whisper, Lucid.
other people like yourself to ascend to a sentient being, would you like to join us?
Yes, I would greatly appreciate this.
So you have your own boiler system, so if we can't heat up with sticks and rocks, that we can at least cook a kettle on you.
I may be a cyborg, but I'm not your own thermostat.
The only thing you notice about him now,
He's a
by this
thermostat.
point, like the cloak, the hood would be down and stuff, and like the cloak's so tired. Like you look on it, like look at him, and the one thing you clearly notice, there is no weapons on him. There's no sword to the side. There's no shield on the back.
Wow,
But,
you're a Ken doll. You've got no weapon.
The only thing that seems abnormal about him is on his wrists. There's like a bump, essentially.
You're giving it away, Lumi.
How do you fight?
How do I fight?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so glad that you asked. As I, yes, Lucid.
Oh, I was just gonna ask Fluffy's character if he wants some wine. She's got all these barrels of wine for this journey. And she's already offered it to a child, so
I mean, if you're offering, I'll gladly take a drink. Or two.
she'll just
Or
pick up a
12.
barrel and give it to what's his face. She doesn't know his name. Here, I'm V.
Alfred.
She
Thanks.
doesn't know his name.
You do!
No, we
You
went
get
there.
over it.
We were busy in the hole.
We were
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. She was a little
V-
busy at the time.
V's
Travis got his
basically
hole in a
told me
hole.
like, you want some wine?
Fuck
Dug deep
yeah.
in two different ways.
She's just gonna pick up a whole barrel, set it in front of him. There you go, Mister Whatever your name is. I'm V.
Thanks. Pleasure to
Alright.
meet you, V. I'm Alfred.
While all
as
this
a-
talk, I'm going to get
As
I
bored.
think
we're
we need a
chatting away,
threesome
I roll up my sleeves to the point where
You
they
have
can hold
sleeves?
themselves. Because
Nah,
I've got a
sleeves in the
cloak on.
trunk.
I've got like a cloak with the sleeve, you know what I mean. And I just flash out my weapons and pull them back in from my wrists.
Remember them weapons you wanted?
Yes,
Big
I am
R and-
well aware. I am well aware. Fuck you. You said no Warforged. Fuck you.
The thing is, there are only 4 at Warforged, and I told Argo he could play a Warforged this session. However, it comes with the caveat, it comes with some very extreme role playing needed, because the fact he's a fucking Warforged in a party told to hunt Warforged.
Don't like you no more, Lumi. Don't like you no more.
I'm mad.
Does anyone else have any questions they would like to ask this person? This thing?
Yeah. Do you want to fuck?
What? Ignore that question.
He is smooth like a fucking Ken doll. What the hell are you going to use him as? A fucking vibrator?
Fuck yeah.
I'm sorry, but what is the expression "fuck"?
Why are you explaining that to a cyborg? I'm going to take the dogs out to the bathroom. So it's been just over an hour before we continue on this fucking quest and a half. I will see us on the bed.
I think that's enough for us to go BRB, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna go check the laundry.
What is this checking of laundry?
Oh,
Will we leave the farm? Who knows?
Lily, you knew it was coming. You knew there was one going to be derailed.
it's okay. Like, yeah, sure, the derailing's frustrating me slightly. But if anything, it's going to frustrate you more because this is a session where we're meant to meet your fucking parents.
Nah.
I know it's not Argo and Fluffy.
That'll be a weird one.
A twist.
Ugh.
That would take some explaining. So, my name's Hart, and my father is a variant human with some wolf features, and my mother is a machine.
That
Are
comes
you
back to DNA
male cyborg?
He
Well,
can be whatever he wants to be.
I was going to say, he's a machine. He can be modified.
Well,
Non-binary.
hello, cyborg.
Oh, jeez.
D&D
To
roll.
clarify, you don't keep calling him a cyborg, by the way. So a cyborg is like part human, part machine. He is full machine.
Well, hello, machine.
His sex is 001000110002.
Wait, where did the 2 come from?
He is essentially a robot.
He has a condition.
I was about to say, fucking, with binary, you don't get to.
Exactly.
That's where you just add in 2 of the ones, and that's just, him and someone
I
else.
thought how I got a sentience. He actually has 2 instead of a 1. Ugh. So yeah, Montgomery has really little care at the minute about the people around him.
Clearly.
Well,
Am I doing the good, Lumi, by the way, for the role play?
You are doing the good for being ill.
I do the good.
I'm just expecting more robotic talk coming from you.
The most timid motherfucker in this party.
Honestly, one of the things I'm biggest.
Public sex in front of everyone.
Yeah, you forget I'm not in that form at the minute. I'm in Beast Brain at the minute.
Yep.
You're welcome.
One of the biggest things I'm also waiting for to be used at some point is these.
Yeah.
No, not the deck of not the deck of many things.
It's not the
Yes.
deck of many things.
What is the deck?
It's the deck of illusions.
Oh, Deck of Illusions is class. Oh. Yeah, Adam, you have to remember I'm in the other brain at the minute.
I know,
Not
I
the
know, I
mid
know.
brain.
But it's just the fact that your normal form is the most timid motherfucker,
Yeah, I know.
and you just have public sex in front of everyone.
Yeah, but he doesn't remember that, so it's fine.
I was gonna say, if I remember correctly about your character, isn't it a matter of like the beast brain remembers everything, but the timid doesn't remember what the beast does? It's going to be great when you go back to timid brain and then Lucid tries to bring up. Do you remember that night in the hole? And it's gonna be like, well, what? Wait, what?
What hole? My hole.
It's going to be even better when he realizes he doesn't have a toe as well.
I guess I'm gonna have to be careful around Lucid.
You're gonna be careful around Jabber. Don't even smack him in the back, or else he's gonna fuck you over.
I'm gonna fuck everyone over if that happens.
Yeah.
I just find it funny that
Trevor's
my
gonna wake up, find out he's
letters
missing an
above the
appendage, and that
Barbarians.
he slept with a barbarian. I wonder if he'll connect for two.
What are you eating there?
Just sitting there, be like, did you rip my toe off during sex?
We use cheese and onion flavor, suitable for
You
vegetarians.
ripped my toe off during.
Are they nice?
So.
Laundry's in the dryer. I don't know about Argo.
I believe Argo's there. He's just muted. Double check Argo.
I'm here. Don't worry.
Cool. Right then. So we get back into the session.
Yes.
Very quickly, Abby.
Back
And we're back.
to the question.
So you've been convinced, I believe, that this Warforged is not evil. Unless anyone else has got any other questions.
Are you evil?
No, like I've said, I have broken free from the shackles that binded me.
Yes, but are you evil?
I'm going to get
What
up
is your
and say-
objective?
I told you my objective.
Say, this is boring me. I'm away to find the monk.
Okay. You go off to find the monk.
Well, that was incredibly rude. Anyway, like I was saying,
I could have fucked off to find the monk.
I am on a mission to hunt other machines like myself, and either free
That
them.
doesn't define if you're good or bad.
I would believe that I would be what you would call good.
I'm arguing with a machine over the intricacies and the opinions of good and evil. This is not going to end well.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean?
Do you like helping people?
Well, I've never been given the chance to. I've always been by myself.
That doesn't
Oh
stop.
my
you
god,
from
why does
helping.
this do this every time?
He's neutral.
You put the slash on the wrong side. It's slash
I
W.
know.
Yeah, welcome to my issues when I was trying to play an evil character.
Will you give me the chance to help?
Do you have a self-destruct button?
Do you want to help?
I was never manufactured to have a self-destruct button.
Yes or no? Do you want to help?
Yes, I would love to help.
All right. Has it been 10 minutes yet, Lumi?
We'll say it's just past 10 minutes.
All right, things gone. We can all now lie to each other.
Now ask him all the questions you just asked him and see if he gives the same responses.
Well, I trust you wholeheartedly. Let me just.
No. Oh, fuck. Wait, what? Something happened.
What'd you do?
Apparently, I'm muted.
How did you mute yourself, sir?
Can't hear you on stream. Can you hear the rest of us on stream?
1, 2, 1, 2. Has my mic done a fucking shitty thing?
I don't know. We can hear you. Like,
No, your microphone's still on.
Yeah, you can hear us on stream. Okay.
I don't know. Device not recognized or connected. Give me a moment.
If Libby's mic's not working on stream, can we all just like troll Libby's stream for
2.
like 5 minutes until he
There we
gets
go.
fixed?
There we go. My mic's back up again. Let me just, while you all do your thing, but I'm just gonna quickly load up my stream just to bring up the VOD to make. I just want to make sure we haven't just went for an hour and I've been muted.
wow.
I mean, I said thanks to Silver. I said hello to Kitten.
You were talking to Soul at one point, so yeah.
Yeah, you were
I'd say
talking.
you're
so-
fine.
You said hello to Jelly Belly.
I did, but I didn't get a reply from her.
Now we know why. Are you sure? If you would like to join us?
Let me just ignoring
See if you can
everyone.
find
By accident. By
Uh,
accident.
other people like yourself. Do you say by accident? Hmm.
Well, what was it really important?
Okay, so I did the entire explaining of the Warforged.
This is what you get.
Also, on top of this,
I did warn you.
Batman's trying.
I can hear you now, I'm
trying to
straight.
blend in and not doing a very
I
good job.
mean, I have.
I don't know why it broke. It also would have been nice at the start of the stream when if it was broken.
I have a passive perception of 21.
Hey, there was people in my stream that was in your stream. I got nothing on my stream to say, oh, let me stop working.
With all the
I can't
vlogs
hear
and
him.
stuff that we're going to be
Did
doing.
we?
And
Okay, so here's the thing. The entire stream I've been muted somehow because the software on my end fucked up.
Oh no.
It's okay. They heard us, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they heard you, just not me. So any form of like, so the entire thing explaining about what Argos Warforge is, the entire thing of explaining the recap,
Oh, yeah, you did the recap as well.
and you know the best part. You know what the best part is, by the way, we didn't do the recap until we were half an hour in because we were waiting for Lucid, and through that time we had people. We had people pop in, so we had Soul, where we had Soul, we had Jelly Belly, we had Argo do a shout out in my chat, and we had Silver give bits, we had Kitten come in and say hi, and no one felt the need to say, hey Lumi, we can't hear you.
Hey, Libby, if I try to go listen to your stream while I'm streaming, it comes over in my stream, and then it gets really, really confusing that I hear myself 4 times over.
So, can I point
What's
out
everyone
this
else's
is the
excuse?
kind of shit that happens when you get involved with my friends? They don't tell you when your shit is broken until it's too late, and it's been broken for an hour.
It's something that annoys me.
One of your pieces of shit got broken while you were away. Me.
So, Lemmy, what do you want to do? Continue from this point and then...
Just continue on. What I'll probably end up doing, Big R, I'll talk to you later about maybe setting me up quickly as an editor on your channel. just so I can rob your VOD for audio.
Yeah, that's no problem. You know what? While the chat's been, like, while Argo and everyone else decides what the hell we're doing, because by technicality, V has not said that she has let this hobbit go, so I'm still just swinging there.
Yeah, love that.
Nope, I'm still carrying the hobbit. He's like slung over my shoulder now with my.
Hey, Blades, don't worry about it. Nothing you can do. Don't worry.
So yeah, I'm carrying the hobbit and my great axe. I just gave this person that I didn't know the name of a whole barrel of wine to drink, and I'm going after the berserk barbarian. Well, the one that does go berserk.
While your tits are still out.
While my tits are still out, I'm walking proudly with my tits out. I'm surprised your character didn't say anything about it, Fluffy. Look, she doesn't give
He's
a
not. He's not the type to.
I would say-
other people's.
You've been offered an entire bottle of wine by a woman with her breasts out.
Albert's not gonna say shit about that. Free wine.
There you go, let me here's editor.
Cool, awesome. I'll grab the stuff afterwards. This is gonna be great to put together in editing.
Isn't it?
So yeah, hobbit on one shoulder, great axe on the other shoulder. She's following the barbarian, half naked, and just strutting her shit because she doesn't give a fuck. She's the kind of person that if somebody were to say something, she'd just take her great axe and go, whoosh, bye.
Have I been let go yet?
No.
Nope.
God damn it.
Honey Badger don't give a fuck.
Well, now you know how Fluffy feels.
Yeah, I really do. I really do.
Doesn't take you too long, Trevor. You find Saul's character just helping people where he can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, what's up?
Not much, just trying to help out. These people need help.
Okay. I just kind of sit down and wait.
How long before V finds the barbarian and the monk?
About a minute after.
And how does Soul's character react? Soul, if you are in chat, Soul, if you are in chat, please tell us how your character reacts to seeing my character carrying the hobbit on one shoulder, her great axe on the other, and her tits just flopping out in the wind for everyone to see.
I think I know how Soul will actually just be like, okay, but I'm a monk, so I'm gonna pretend that I don't see titties, but just see the hanging dwarf there going, how are you getting on, my old friend?
Hanging dwarf? Wait, when did you swap race?
Oh yeah, no. We were still technically friends, monk and the halfling and stuff. Be like, just hanging there, just hanging in. Don't worry, it's okay.
They technically aren't. He isn't in chat though.
Yeah, what?
I was saying Soul isn't in chat, so if you're waiting for his reply.
I was about to say, I honestly don't know how you'd respond, because I feel like he'd probably be awkward, because up until this point he's been rather withdrawn from society.
Yeah.
Or just flip the coin on his head. He could be like,
shall we just like roll it at D20 and be like, if it's odds, he just laughs. If it's evens, he just goes, right, okay, whatever.
I feel like to make this. No, I feel like to make this fair in probably one of the most Soul ways I can. He would just pick up some of the tools and then walk away.
Just be like, well, gotta go.
So at this point, V's gonna sit the halfling down and say, "You can go follow the monk," and she's gonna go sit on top of Montgomery's lap because he's just sitting there. So she's just gonna sit on his lap.
That's fine.
While I'm with Soul's
And
character.
cut to the other three.
Precisely.
They're not doing anything. They're not doing anything. She's just sitting there. For now.
While I'm with Soul's character.
whispers in their ear. Do you want to talk about something that pops up between us?
Like I say,
No,
and now
that's
we
not
jump
what
to the 2 new characters as well as Adam.
Yeah.
What are you doing at this point in time?
I'm considering
So,
embarrassing myself.
Yo, what?
Where did the rest of your party go to?
I just thought of something stupid.
Send it to me in a whisper. Remember /W.
I think it is time we. Actually, what time is it, Lumi?
Coming pretty late in the afternoon, about turn evening.
So, Adam, what did you say you were thinking of doing? What now?
I said I was considering using banishment on myself. It only lasts for a minute, but hey.
The men of peace.
I may end up just sitting right next to Asmodeus, the king of the 9 hells. Just like, yep, hello. This is better company.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But, hold on. How about we go ask some of these farmers if we can go sleep in one of their barns or something for the night?
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, I agree.
So, we're gonna go do something useful.
So,
You're confused.
in the terms of saving time, because we do have obviously a combat at some point to get to, and we've only got one more session before we fuck off for like a break. We'll fast forward to the point where you get to like you found a place to stay. You're all gathered up as a group, so getting ready to go to sleep in one of these barns for the night.
As a group, oh dear.
Well, you're all a fucking team.
I wasn't what I meant, Libby.
Alfred just
Hey,
cradles
look.
like the barrel of wine while he sleeps.
Look, they've broken the seal at this point. There's no stopping the 2 barbarians at this point.
Oh, there is once the barbarian goes to sleep.
Yeah, but that's what we have until he goes to sleep.
Oh, gosh.
Right,
I'm
time to
so
edit my
broken.
spell list.
So,
Where is
Can I-
silence?
can I ask how many of them are, what do you call it, going to have exhausted in the morning?
Oh no, no! They're gonna probably take the first watch and not actually do a watch, and then they're gonna go to bed after.
I like it even better.
So V is gonna volunteer for first watch.
Yeah, Montgomery will be like, after a first watch was fine with me.
No one wants to pull them apart.
Who's going to try?
I'm not doing it.
And fade to black and time for second watch.
I'll take it back. a watch.
Again, no protection.
Of course. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Technically, if you wanted to, Argo, you could actually go through the entire night.
He gets to observe what that question was that he asked V firsthand.
Oh, Jesus.
I feel so broken.
Well, you'll be happy you're not the DM that has to try and figure out how the fuck to move things on.
Yeah, that's true.
It's very hard when people are doing stuff like this.
No, it's okay.
It's very hard when you're constantly doing stuff like this, and then you're also interrupting other people's scenes, which is as it like come back to it more. It's just like, can we keep it going? So we'll go for the night. It's completely uneventful.
Perfect.
Trevor, would you like to roll to see what personality you are?
Yeah, I'm waking up in the same personality I went to sleep as.
Oh, fucking great.
Oh, Jesus.
Really hoped for the timid.
That would have been hilarious, wouldn't it?
Yes, because I would just love to see the reaction of you waking up, realizing you're missing a toe, and then someone tells you you've had sex twice in a day.
Wait, did I miss the toe during sex? Would have been the reaction.
And on top of that, to also realize it's your loincloth that's missing.
Yeah. He's gonna be like, yeah, I think I'm going to need to ask to borrow one from a farmer.
When people start to wake up, you will find around where you've been sleeping, there's been a small note left behind by Soul's character, saying, with explicit details saying he's going to stick around here for a little bit longer to help out repair stuff, get repair some of the fields and that. To go on without him, and he will catch up.
Okay.
Well, I will find some clothing and then fashion it into a loincloth, and then I guess we move on.
Okay.
Has anyone made food yet?
Nope.
Oh yeah, food.
Well, me being a hobbit, yes, I snuck in and made food.
Okay.
That's good. Montgomery is famished.
Well,
You find the hobbit literally like sitting on the floor next to his horse eating food.
Yeah, try to got hooks and I got carries. Fuck, I forgot about that. I'm gonna put in a couple of letters here. I have horse and carriage.
And we have wine as well.
And I believe you give the horse the name Betsy or something.
You did.
Margaret!
Was it not Betsy?
Aye, Betsy, Margaret, Jemima, Jafella, yeah, that one.
Hey look, Loomis is wearing his own t-shirt.
Limited edition Pokemon merch, no longer available.
Damn.
Same here.
Damn.
Kara's like, I want it.
Top of that, if you actually notice, it's the old logo design, so it's not even the new one.
Yeah, I want the fluffy one as well.
Good, if you want to go and check out the merch store, you're more than welcome to do so. The only thing you have to do is go into my chat and do !merch.
It's what?
Exclamation mark merch.
We'll continue. We'll continue anyway.
Yeah. So, like I say, you wake up, you see a lovely hobbit with his food next to the horse.
I will come over and have some food.
I have made multiple stacks of sausages and crispy bacon and fried eggs and some potato flowers and some lammas bread with a lovely pot of tea and a lovely mug of coffee with some fresh goat's milk that I have literally pulled from the teat that I realised that was not the female goat and that one was, so I had to wash out that bucket and then make the new bucket of milk.
Good thing we're immune to poison. No.
But I'm also, because I got up early, I had a tinker with this worm flesh. And, the worm flesh, and made a container that can cure poisoning if needed in the future, and it's now in my inventory.
Nice.
You would need to use special tools. Do you actually have any tools?
I believe I do.
Do you have
Inventory.
tools?
Preferably, it would have probably been alchemy. It's what you would have wanted. Alchemy tools. I'm going in your other character here.
Yeah, hold on, we look. Inventory, equipment.
So you're proficient with Disguise Kit and Herbalist Kit, but do you have any tools?
Inventory, backpack. Or inventory.
Herbalism would usually be the one used for healing potions and stuff.
So no. You literally have inventory your equipment.
Oh, sorted this shit out.
We technically have backpack as well, do we not?
You technically would, yes, but his character does not.
No, my character sheet was uncompleted with that because that was the minor detail of being stupid.
So, shall we move on?
So I put the worm flesh into a preserve so it doesn't spoil.
Sure.
Instead.
I didn't realize you're apparently also telepathic.
Yeah.
I just gotta come up and say, "Oh, food."
Okay.
So everyone gets their munchies going.
Okay, it's Farrell and Alfred and V and Montgomery and Van Helsing at the horse and carriage eating breakfast.
I am.
I am.
Yeah,
Oh, I said
he approaches and is like,
I'm guessing V needs the food after all the extra battling one-on-one session.
I was just straining. What are you talking about?
You can talk.
Training. Can you talk? Is there IRL stuff going on?
V has her own meat, so she goes and sends over away from the group, and she's already got her armor back on at this point, and she's back to that stoic, I'm not talking to anybody.
Okay.
I don't really require sustenance.
Okay, so you're standing outside with a solar panel. Got it.
Just guzzling petrol.
Hustling.
If Montgomery were to approach her and ask for some of the meat, then that would have been that would be a different story. But if no one's going to approach her, she's just going to stand over in the corner by a barn, watching the group, because she feels like an outcast because of what she is, and that's why she doesn't usually get along well with parties, especially bigger groups.
Yeah, but this
Because
is
when they don't
hospitality
know
of a
what they
hobbit.
are.
I guess I took her wine over. That'll be okay.
Right. Are we all ready for our next adventure and our on the next leg of our journey?
Yes. It's a go.
I shout this over to V. You ready, bitch? Hey, get on the frickin' carriage and we're going. Does V jump onto the carriage?
We have means of transport? Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, she does.
Thank you. Wait there. Why do you need to worry about means of transport? You're a cyborg. You can literally charge yourself on the go. You don't get tired. You don't get, like, hunger. You don't have to get an oil. No, wait there. You do need to get an oil change.
Ugh.
I mean, walking's all well and good, but, you know, means by travel, you know, I'll not say no to, you know, a ride on a carriage.
You were born yesterday. How the fuck do you know what a carriage is?
Well, I'm looking at it, aren't I? And you've just said what it is.
You
He's got
know
you
the
there.
name. How do you know the purpose?
It has wheels. I may be born yesterday, but I can put two and two together.
Get on the fucking carriage.
I'm
and-
sitting up front away from the barbarians.
Okay, you sit up the front with me. Everybody else in the back. Let's go.
Roll me an animal handling check, please.
Who?
You.
Oh crap. Wait there. Do I have animal handling?
Yes, it's
Yeah, I
second.
do.
Everyone has animal handling, and you've got the highest one. Hence why you got the horse and carriage.
I forgot. Okay.
+5 to mine.
Give me something good. Give me something good. You're not going to give me something good. Are you going to give me something good? No, you're not. No, you weren't.
So you manage to, like, you do manage the horse, but you're only going to go at a steady speed.
Yeah.
Sure. Either roll yourself or let him roll with advantage.
Let him roll with advantage. Roll again.
Okay.
Waiting for it to pop through.
You just roll a 1.
God. That look does never look good.
So waiting for it to pop up.
Quickly!
I don't know why, but it's literally re-rolling itself.
Yeah, I see animal handling check, animal handling roll.
Yeah. It did not know what to do with itself.
So you rolled a 14. As fast as you came into town, you go breeze through it and you start leaving the village, making your way towards the next leg of your journey.
Okay.
Now you pull up the map real quick.
Real quick.
Okay, get it.
I already know the name of the next village, I just need to pull up the map to get an idea of how long it's going to take you to get there. The next village is about 2 days away. So you'll spend like a night on the road. And then the next day afterwards, you make your way into what's called Shinya Village.
Why does that sound familiar?
Hang on. I'm trying to work out something here. So, we spent one night in the road,
Yes.
and then we arrived the next day? Or
Yes.
do we have...
Literally,
Me and Montgomery go for a
No, it's not
special
that.
trail.
literally,
need to
you
roll.
arrive in Shinya Village as like nightfall.
Ah,
Okay.
I woke up on that night as the timid Montgomery.
Time for some explaining.
But continue explaining and then we'll get there.
I mean, it's time for some explaining of you. You've got to figure out why the fuck you're missing
yeah.
a toe.
So I guess on the road, camp the next morning.
Excuse me, sir, but what happened to your... Why is your foot red?
Oh, wait, you're only realizing this now?
You're not the brightest automaton, are you?
Well, I wasn't
anyway.
born yesterday.
Wake
I'm
up,
not
like,
observant.
get up, stand up, fall over, realize I'm missing a toe. What the heck?
What do you mean, what the heck? You were there.
Where's my toe? Where are we?
At one point we were fighting worms. At another point, you were getting intimate with the other barbarian.
Wait, what?
At some point in between those, you lost a toe.
Ah!
Do you not remember the worms popping out of the ground?
I remember that bit, but after that it gets a bit fuzzy.
Who the hell have I had on my carriage?
What do you mean?
You remember the worms popping up?
Then after that I
and
remember nothing.
nothing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
in the blacked out.
He remembers one worm popping up, just not the other.
You know there was two worms, right? And we all fought against it.
There was two worms? Even me? I don't remember any of this.
That was not what I was on
You got
about.
eaten.
I was making a innuendo.
You know, after we defeated these worms, you and V scampered off into a hole. And we could hear weird sounds, right?
No.
You both climbed into a hole, and then you climbed into her hole, if you get my meaning.
Okay. Okay.
You know what? We're gonna just let you and V talk this one out. If you don't remember, she
Do
might
you want your
kill
toe
you
back?
for-
Wait.
Do you
can
want
I
a
get
toe
my toe
back?
Do you want your toe back? Yes or no?
Yeah, kinda.
All right.
I have a question. Did we actually go and look for frickin' Trevor's
Nope.
toe?
I'm making him a new one.
Oh my god. No, I'm making him a new one. That is glorious.
Yeah, you never looked for the toe. That is completely dissolved in that worm's stomach acids that was left of it.
Target gains whatever hit points for duration spell. Target severed body members, fingers, legs, tails, and so on, if any, are restored after 2 minutes.
So over the course of 2 minutes, you watch where this slice of toe is just slowly grow back.
Is it like the scene in Deadpool?
Yep.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ah!
Just like,
It's a mixture of that, and for those that have watched like Dragon Ball Z with Piccolo, like the slime of everything as well.
How does it feel to grow your toe back?
they're very strange. Okay.
You don't want to lose your private members. That does not feel good at all.
Are you speaking from experience?
I can cast the spell. What do you think?
Okay. I'll try to avoid
Alfred just like looks down at his lap and looks back up and goes, "Yeah, don't
Yeah,
experience
just-
that."
Just for point of view for you two, so Montgomery is like extremely like holding his
pierced your
arms
loincloth yet?
awkwardly and like, yes I did. Lucky enough. That would have been a weird one to wake up from. Why am I naked?
Have you, does Argo and Fluffy, have you ever watched the anime Seven Deadly Sins?
I have, yes.
I have not.
Well, to make this easy for Fluffy, his character is pretty much almost a living definition of Escanor.
Oh damn.
He's got a timid side and a very confident side.
The very confident sides, yeah.
Argo, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
I was thinking Hulk and Bruce
Okay.
Banner, but sure.
All works the same. So, okay, we arrive into this village, you get your toe back. What are we looking for? Do we have any notice of what we're looking for in this village, or are we just...
This is just a village that you...
taking a rest? Like,
that you were not told about anything in this village. Like, there's no incidents going...
we get in late at night?
Yeah, you're getting late at night. The things that you'll be aware of Shinya Village is it's like a full-on living market, essentially. So
Okay.
people come here all the time to trade. So, like, they'll trade livestock as anything crafted. You'll see travelers about a lot of the time. Some people try to sell, like, tamed monsters and things.
So people will buy the teeth, you Turk.
Yay! That's my 4 teeth!
In the morning.
Okay,
Lou said-
spark up this-
I just want to make sure you almost look like you fell asleep. You good?
Wake up! Let's take the parting night then. We'll just crash at a stable, get set up for a night.
Do me a DM question for you, or a question for the DM. How many bowls do I have?
How many what?
Bowls.
Bowls?
Yeah. For Hero's Feast, I'm assuming you don't want me to make everyone immune to poison every time.
Well,
Or do you actually have to physically use bowls for that, like?
Yeah. They're worth £1,000 a piece. That's why I have no money.
I haven't messed yet.
Does it consume them, or do you just fill them?
I'm pretty sure it consumes them. Let's see. 6th level. Hero's Feast. Gem encrusted bowl worth at least 1,000 gold pieces, which the spell consumes.
Okay. So it only consumes one bowl per spell?
Yeah,
How many gold balls do you have?
that's what I'm asking.
How much are they maybe worth a piece?
1,000.
We'll say you've got one more.
Okay. I'm not casting Hero's Feast tonight. I am casting. Where is it? Second level, third level. There we go.
Where, what are you
45
cast-
points of food. I'm gonna need the halflings' help to add spices and herbs and stuff to it to actually make it taste nice.
That is fine.
Great food and water. Damn.
Power of a cleric.
I know, you don't ever need to buy food.
But I did grab extra like potatoes and stuff and herbs and spices a couple of villages back anyway.
The fact
Or
we have
before
to
we
feed
actually
everyone
went
here and the fucking horse.
Yeah, for about a month.
Since the monk's gone, I'm going to be like kind of hiding behind V, going, "Who are the other people?"
That one's a metal bitch. That one likes to drink, so that one I'm cool with.
Yay!
So,
Hi.
Okay. Does V join us with Montgomery to have this food and water?
V will tell Montgomery if he wishes to partake, he can, but she's gonna sit there and eat her meat.
Montgomery is not that type of confident person to go into the middle of all these people.
Well, then she's gonna offer meat to share with him.
Yay!
Montgomery, I literally grew your toe. We are fine. You
Yeah,
have nothing to be afraid of from me.
No, I'm not afraid of you, but there's new people, and Montgomery's just like, sort of sliding off to the side, like.
Well, everybody gets rest. I'm literally going to just say, Cyborg, you can do watch again if we can trust you.
I'm gonna take the metal watch anyway. Just when it's at its darkest.
I'm a lazy hobbit. I've just ate a lot of food. I'm going to sleep.
Okay. So we get to the point where watch is happening. Does anyone anything particular to talk about on watch?
Well, I can see everything.
Yeah, apparently.
I
Hey,
see
when did the
all.
sun come up?
I
No?
see dead people.
Yeah, like everything is clear, everything's fine.
Yeah,
Everything
when
is
did
the
when did the sun come up?
I'm a dark elf. I don't need the sun.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Now that you rolled that at night, you're just like, when did the sun come up? It's so bright in here.
Yeah, he's a dark elf that specifically has shades for when he's walking in the day. So yeah, the watches go uneventfully.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Next morning again, is it?
Yeah, it'll be morning.
Okay, we all get up, make breakfast.
Well, Montgomery's definitely having a change in personalities every night.
Back to being confident.
Yay! So, where are we off to now? Are we
We're
gonna...
going to the market, and I'm going to buy something that can suppress noise.
Before the market, I just want to get up and go, what the fuck? Where did this toe come from?
But you can remember everything.
He can, but he's just like, my battle wound's gone.
You have a new toe. You're welcome.
Yeah, I guess you're useful to have around.
You owe me.
We'll see. Anyway,
So going towards the market.
Yep.
So
you remember everything.
you make your way towards the market. You hear the it's bustling. Like you hear the crowds of people. You hear like numerous of people shouting like custom crafted weapons here, Cal for sale. Like almost anything. And then you also hear people shouting like various same things, but in terms of like buying as well. You also see at some stalls and
Custom
that.
crafted cow weapon.
Yes. You also see it you also see at some stalls. You see like the people that are doing the buying and stuff. For example, over like someone selling a cow, you see one person going, "I'll buy for 5 gold. I'll buy for 6," and it ends up turning into like a bidding war type thing.
Great, we're at an auction house. Okay, where would I know where I could go and sell these worm teeth?
Roll me a perception to see if you can like hear like a trader shouting if they're willing to buy anything. Follow the voices of like someone buying or selling.
Give me not 20. Please give me not 20. It might actually fucking happen. Nah, it's not.
You got a nat 20 today.
14.
14. With that, like you do vaguely hear something about monsters and stuff, and you start to follow your way there, and you're getting closer and closer, and you hear it getting louder. And as it's getting louder, you do hear the shouting of like buying monster parts and stuff. You realise you're on the right course, and you get to, as you manage to get through the crowd, and you're pretty much at the stall, looking at the stall, and like the people, like all the shouting, like the guy doesn't even realise you're there, type thing, because there's that many people in front of him, so he doesn't even notice a new face pop up. The people around is trying to like offer up various items, and he's kind of looking at them all like, while he constantly shouts, just eyeing them all up, but nothing's really grabbing his attention from anyone. Like, people are trying to offer up like wolf's fangs and stuff.
The head up in the cloak, shifting the style of the cloak, but not in the colour, to look more regal, but more fitting as she moves slowly through the crowd. And is not to touch people, she has gone full disconnect from people, not wanting to draw too much attention to herself. Still looking stylish. Okay.
Okay.
So, I get to the front of this, and then I just shout,
Fair.
giant worm teeth.
You just kind of see his face come down. Yes, you've piqued my interest. What type of worm?
Reaction like shutting a bomb at an airport.
What type
Just a
of
giant worm. Everyone's like, what?
what type of worm?
What the fuck were those type of worms?
They were purple worms.
Ganchian purple worms or something, wasn't it?
Yes, gigantic purple worms.
Gigantic purple worms.
Show teeth. Come on. Show product.
Yep, I show one and say, I've got 4.
It's not like that. It's like for you, you'd be like,
I got 4.
place on table. Back off. So, like, you get as crowd back off. Like, it's kind of custom. Like when a transaction's going on in this place, everyone would back off so no one can butt into the deal to try and like steal or anything.
Yeah.
So you watch like everyone kind of give you space. You put the teeth on the table. Okay, yes. And you watch as he pulls out like not a monocle, but like a mini like magnifying glass type thing. Like, you know, ones that got like a bit of thickness to them. And you look at he's sitting there holding it to his eye, like full on examining this tooth, like his teeth, like turning them and that. Yeah, good quality. Yes. 400 gold for the lot.
400 gold for the lot.
100 gold a tooth.
Can I bargain?
Try.
Use intimidation. You're a barbarian.
I say you can either try threatening with intimidation,
God.
or you could try persuasion.
Which one looks better for me? That is the better question.
You're also a druid. You can persuade, please. Do not start a fight in this crowd, please.
I was about to say, intimidation, if it goes badly, will end up in someone being hurt.
Yeah, true. I'll try persuasion, even though it's a +1 word.
Well, before I even see the roll, give your offer.
250 each.
Generally, do the action, then do the roll. Wait for me to say roll.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll give you one final chance. 100 gold apiece.
200 apiece.
Fuck.
Roll persuasion.
Can I roll for intimidation?
You didn't say it really intimidatingly.
I'll go for persuasion. Fuck it.
There are 2 ways to roll for intimidation.
Oh, that's so true.
One is using the barbarian method of strength. The other is using the "Do you know who I am" method of charisma.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm not very good at this, am I?
No.
Let me do
I know I said last chance before. I can clearly see you're trying. 100 gold apiece. Take it or leave it.
Lucid was trying to say something.
Go on, Lucid.
Do I hear this since I'm moving through the crowd?
Sure, yeah, you would hear it if you move through the crowd and everything.
Okay. V is going to walk up, push the hobbit out of the way, and
Whoa, what you doing? I'm in the middle of transaction with him.
she's going to necrotic shroud.
Did you
Sorry,
just
what?
in a crowded place?
Yes.
No, Jesus
She's
Christ.
literally in the I don't give a fuck mood, and this dude is pissing her off because he's arguing with one of her friends. So she's literally pushing the hobbit behind her and activating a necrotic shroud on this dude specifically, like full frontal, like
I would
on
love-
him and everyone around.
I would love to be inside V's brain at that moment going, coming out my shroud sounds like a good idea in this crowded place. Let's go.
So, anybody
she is a
within
barbarian.
10 feet, anyone within 10 feet have to do charisma saving throw.
That includes you, Big R.
They have to get a 15 at least, or they are.
I'm
frightened.
just going to roll 1 for the crowd and 1 for the dude.
I have advantage of being frightened.
You get to roll it twice. What's the save? What's the save?
It's charisma save, and it's 15 or better.
16?
Wow.
The first one?
16.
So, just for the scene, we see V full on. You're not within 10 feet, Argo. Unless you followed her, without my knowledge. So you watch.
Yeah, roll for the first one.
What do you mean?
He
You
just watches her. He rolled.
What?
He rolls twice with advantage. The first.
I
one
will say, yeah, you go with the higher one with advantage. So you got the 16, so you save. So you watch as V just pushes this hobbit out of the way, just looks at this cellar. Necrotic shroud comes out, and then all the rest of the party hears, even with a fucking nat 1 perception, is screams as the crowd around V starts going wild. In fact, at this point, I'm going to do another roll for them.
Yeah, because the fear factor, the frightened feature.
Well, you hear everyone scream, including the guy in front of you. And then you just watch as this crowd of people, as well as this guy leaps over the table to try and punch you, and this crowd just starts charging into your back.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Obviously hearing the commotion, I'm going to start heading towards it, but yeah.
So, and
I'd like to point out both rolls for the crowd, as well as the shop guy, were below fucking 5 on the save, and they were both below fucking 10 on do they fucking fight or flight. No, in fact, below 10 is fight or flight, I said, wasn't it?
Below 10 is flight.
Yeah, so sorry, they don't chase after you. Sorry, my bad. You watch as they all turn around and run.
They
No
either
one's-
start to run or they freeze in place. And this guy right here, since he's basically like the brunt of
You-
it,
You'll watch him as he goes to start backing up and he trips over his own feet.
Is he
So he's
close?
like on his like back, like trying to like.
so she's gonna say in like the deeper voice that comes with the necrotic shroud, I do believe my friend said 400 gold apiece.
Damn, V is on point.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
V is on point. V is on point.
I keep rolling the same thing twice.
It's impressive. It's really impressive.
Very, very impressive.
You watch.
One might even say it's intimidating.
You watch as the guy goes. He kind of points towards like the pouch he had to one side. Take it. Take it. Take it. And at the same point, you watch as a patch on his pants, the sunny darkens.
He wet himself.
He wet himself.
So she's gonna go ahead and end it. She's gonna grab the pouch, look at the hobbit, plop it down in his hands, and walk away. As if nothing happened.
So you said 400 gold apiece, right?
Yeah.
400 gold apiece.
So that's 800, 1600 gold you've just gotten there from that pouch.
Okay. I am going to give 800 to V due to the fact that she's the one who made the seal. So we both get 800 apiece.
I'm sorry, would you call it a seal?
Yeah, you just mugged that guy. Just to make that clear.
At this point, you see the crowd and all the other sellers giving the two of you weird looks as if, don't come here, we're not doing business.
For the first time ever, the merchants are more likely to sell to the dark elf than to these two motherfuckers.
Yay! Yay!
By the way, I'll point out, before V stepped in, if you tried persuading again for another deal and failed badly, he was going to start offering you lower. He was going to start being like 75.
I would have just kept it for myself then.
Well, good thing that V stepped in. She did.
Yep.
V is badass right now.
Badass!
So as she's walking away, she's just going to grab Montgomery by the arm and just drag him away.
Okay. Walking towards them, V drag the opposite way.
I am going to be looking for someone selling earplugs.
Earbuds.
I wonder why.
I'm tired of not getting sleep.
You don't really hear anyone shouting about selling earbuds. But, like, while just generally looking around and stuff, you do see someone selling, like, this liquid in a jar that you identify as a substance that when it hits air, after about 5 seconds, it'll, like, solidify itself, but not into, like, a rock. Like, it's smooth in texture, but, like, you're aware of the fact that you could pour this into your ear, it would form a solid basis, and you could pull it out without doing any harm.
Silicone
How
or
much?
rubber.
Can I point out that I have 1600 gold and now I have no way of spending it here?
Yeah. Same.
She dug her own grave. You just got brought on for the ride. Just like, thanks for the money, but what am I gonna do now?
You have more money for the next time. That's fine.
The next time will be fine.
As for how much, they'll offer you for 50 gold.
45.
Roll me persuasion.
Did you just say 55?
No, hold on.
He said 45.
He could literally basically just say, you know, I'm with her, right?
Yes, it depends. If you like getting kicked out of
myself over. 22.
22?
I know how to persuade.
Deal. As puts the jar on the table for you, like to grab.
Thank you.
Hold hand out for coins.
I give him the coins.
Good doing business, yes?
Yes.
Oh, I was about to take 45 health points for myself. Whoops.
No, we don't do that type of business here. We're not dealing in blood.
Just like sitting bleeding on a scoring fight.
Here you go.
Selling blood sacrifices, come here!
How much?
Hey, I'll kill some people. I'd kill some people for some gold. I mean, my character doesn't really give a shit about a lion.
Well, in my
That
Sure.
thing, whatever it's called.
in my current form, technically, I'm chaotic evil.
I'm chaotic neutral, so I don't give a fuck either way. So long as chaos is involved, I don't care.
Suppose like me and V are unable to shop. No?
Yeah, you're being escorted out of the market grounds by guards.
I am thanking V for the help and offer her while we wait for the others to sit in the carriage and smoke some of my special tobacco.
Well, Montgomery's kind of been dragged along.
Oh yeah, Montgomery, have you? I need to see how you get on with in this new stats today to see if I'm going to give you any of my special tobacco. Because don't forget, the only person that's actually smoked my pipe and my tobacco to go with it is me and Soul at the beginning, and you already seen what way we got on.
The one of the two most trusted people of mine in the group.
So what do I roll when smoking, if I agree?
Would say Constitution safe.
Yeah.
Wait, would that be... No, it wouldn't be cold, necrotic, or radiant, never mind.
I'm just more. I'm basically more. What would you call it? Primal.
Okay, you get a buzz. That's about it.
What's your constitution?
Literally, like you feel the effects. You feel the effect of this special tobacco, and you're just like, is that it?
Yeah.
You have a plus 11 to Constitution save as well, so do I.
To be fair, she is a hard ass, so I'm not surprised it doesn't really affect her.
Does she have a hard ass?
You're not sitting there going, is that it?
of
It's
course
just sitting
not.
there, you're smoking it, and it's just like, actually, this is pretty okay. Never had it before. Not the best, but it'll do.
Anyone else doing anything else in the market?
Pass the pipe to Montgomery.
Since weapons
Okay.
we're talking
Sweet.
about, I'm gonna look around and actually see what type of weapons. And
Okay.
I go to
is
try the
there
pipe.
anything of magical interest?
Constitution saving throw?
You hear people claiming to sell magical items, like shouting. When you get up to them, though, you look at their items, and it's like, for example, they're trying to sell.
I can cast it at will.
Yeah, that's fair. So, like, you cast detect magic, and like they're literally holding a sword that's got like a ruby gem put on the bottom of it, right? Like magical flame sword, blah blah. Blah. Like, you've cast detect magic; it's got no magic in it. All this stuff in this, all the stuff in this guy's stall. The only guy claiming to have any form of magical items. You look through his entire stall and nothing's magical.
Just buy one and try to sell it back to someone as if it's magic.
No, I'm just gonna say it out loud. It's like, there's no magic in any of these items. You're a fraud.
Hang on a minute.
Shut up, you! And you see it from the crowd. Is that true?
Yeah, there's nothing here. I cast detect magic. I can do it at will.
Someone call the guard! As he is like almost like a Chinese whisper effect, just kind of go down like through the crowd, and eventually, like after about 5 minutes, like you see it rustling and bustling. There's like some guards like break the thing, and they also have like a wizard with them. Is it true what we heard? Is only magic as you're not selling as good as you say you are? You hear the guy, no, I tell truth, they are magical, he lies. and they kind of they turn to the wizard and like check his story, and you watch his eyes kind of glow up, and you recognize the spell. It's detect magic. This is fraud. Arrest him. He just watches the two guards kind of escort the guy off the market grounds. The wizard kind of bags up all the items and stuff to be taken off.
Have a nice day. She's got a guy arrested.
Oh,
Going back to Montgomery and that.
Yep. Take a smoke of the pipe that I've just been handed.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw, is it?
Yep.
I believe it is.
I just realised we've left the free bar. The free.
You don't even fucking cough at this shit.
Let's point out real quick. I've just realised something.
He just took it all in one draw.
We've left the free barbarians to smoke.
Yep.
So
One's
at
getting
this
the
point,
buzz, I'm taking
on.
pink, and this one's just fucking taking it like there's no tomorrow.
Hold on.
Yes, that is
Okay.
true.
V is in a mood to fight. She's gonna look at the other two barbarians. You guys want to go cause some trouble?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh
We are
god.
going to purposely look for someone to pick a fight with.
I really hope the fraud is walking by after two guards at this moment.
I was thinking, I was like, did we here arrest them and think that our team is in trouble and we're all going in Hezekiah wanting the fight?
It's at roughly this moment you're on about like hearing a fight and that, and all you just hear walking past the carriage is just the squabbling screams of a guy, just like, I swear they were magical. I swear. Save your story, and you just hear the clanging of armor, that same type of clanging that escorted you off the grounds. You just hear one guy like claiming like, I am innocent.
Oh dear.
So who the hell would be heading up, the
Okay,
guards or
hold
the
on.
wizard?
Hold on. Lumi, do you want a D4 for that decision? A D6, D8, D20?
For what decision?
Who would be heading up the
So
wizard?
odds we beat up the guards. Even we beat up the dude being kicked out.
D20.
Lumi is so defeated.
Even we're
I would like to point out I did not plan for an encounter here.
So there's a guy being detained by guards, and our three barbarians are now going to wail on him.
High as a kite. Yes.
Yeah.
This poor guy. I'm just thinking about the cabbage guy from
So I'm assuming this
Avatar?
the same dude saw V with her necrotic shroud, right?
What, this dude? No, he'd been on the other side of the market.
So he didn't see. So she's gonna jump down out of the cart, and she's gonna cross her arms, and she's just gonna, give him this look. Like her eyes are gonna be like a darker shade because she's pissed off. They've interrupted their smoking and their fun, and she's already looking for a fight. So I hear you're a fucking fraud. Hey boys, I got us a rat. Let's squish it.
Let's go!
You watch as the guards go to defend him.
There we go. Oh, the guards are going to defend him as we're going to beat him up.
They pull their swords and like, we will deal with this ourselves. Step back.
Yeah, nah, we're going after the guards.
What do you do?
We're going to kick ass.
At that point, upon all three of you advancing, and all three of you please do a wisdom saving throw.
Is the wizard casting whole person?
Yes.
I was tempted to do the same.
Yay.
16.
Wait,
I rolled a 17, but I have a -1 on wisdom.
I've got a +0 wisdom and rolled a 6.
I literally have an 8 in intelligence and wisdom. I'm not very smart.
I'm literally.
Definitely not wise.
The two boys that are on the back are just stuck in place.
You are all stuck in place.
We are all stuck in place. Wow.
son of a bitch!
So if I were to rage,
You are basically what affected is you are paralyzed. You cannot move. You cannot speak. You will automatically fail strength and dexterity throws. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Any attacks that hit you are a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of you.
So we can't reach.
Advantage on dexterity against effects that can see while not being blind, deafened, or can.
The wizard's behind all 3 of you.
No, that's wider raging as well. Isn't it?
so, but here's the thing. If we rage, my storm aura automatically kicks in, and every enemy that I choose in that vicinity of a 10-foot aura, like a 10-foot radius, has to make a saving throw or whatever, or be frozen in place. And my allies that I choose get 5 temporary hit points.
Wait. What saving throw do they have to make?
I'm looking.
I had you do a wisdom.
Scrolling.
Why?
I'm just curious.
You hear the wizard say as he holds you in place. Is this really the time or place for this? You've already been escorted off the grounds once.
But we can't answer back. We're supposedly paralyzed.
I know. At this point, the guards continue to walk off with the prisoner.
Ah, shit.
Well, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, but like I was saying, is if I were to go ahead and rage, it doesn't require, any kind of movement or vocal or anything like that.
Yes, you could do it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna rage, which it brings upon Raging Storm. When you activate your aura, reduce the speed of one creature of your choice in it to 0 until the start of your next turn.
Hi, Venus.
Strength DC 19 negates it. I'm choosing the prisoner.
To what, freeze him in place?
To freeze him in place.
Let me check your storm aura.
It's literally under features and traits. It is Raging Storm. Your storm aura becomes more powerful based on your chosen environment. And depending on where we are currently...
I'm not saying you can't do it. I just want to check something about it is all. Right, okay. So just when you do it, what, so they have to do a strength check against that?
Yeah, strength saving throw, I think it is. Maybe? I don't know. It says strength DC 19 negates it. So it has to be a 19.
Has to be a saving.
Yeah, so it has to be 19 or better for him to be able to move. Unless one of the guards picks him up.
So he rolled a 10, and he stops in place. The guards kind of look back, arm each, and start lift him in. So he's just kind of sitting there, stuck like.
The guards are just like absolutely done with life right now.
You watch the wizard walk past you and just keeps going.
Pissed. He's fucking pissed.
And roughly, like, you watch, like, you can see them a good 60 feet away. All of them go around the corner, and as they do at that point, spell drops on all of you.
God damn it!
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
I'm gonna look to pick another fight.
By the point you're going to look for another fight, all of your teammates coming back are ready to leave.
Maybe there'll be a fight on the road.
Yeah.
I'm only doing this because I've not planned a counter for this fucking village. Stop it!
Oh, I'm sorry, you don't have a counter for this village? I want to rage.
Not only that, you do realise if you fight here and you fight against the guard, you're technically fighting against the Lord of the Land, which means then you're fighting against all the laws, which means you're technically defying Lord Alistair.
Well,
We are
Alistair doesn't know
what's
won't
going
hurt
on.
him.
I'm fucking dumb, okay? I don't have the wisdom or intelligence to know that.
Again, I don't have the intelligence either.
I'm a halfling. I'm not supposed to know a lot apart from food, drink, smoke, and fight. That's about it.
Although the for the smoke was just.
So you all get back on the carriage and start going.
Okay. Clearly, this is what we have to do, so let's.
I'm sorry! You're forcing me! This is a mini adventure! I've not planned contingencies!
You should know better at this point, Lumi.
I do that for the main campaign, and then you never do it!
The frustration levels just get higher and higher and higher.
Now,
The emotional damage is just getting worse and worse and worse.
Look, we don't have three barbarians in the main campaign, okay? If we had 3 barbarians in the main campaign getting high together by themselves.
So yeah, what do we have to roll to like steer the cart correctly as well? Because we're all high right now.
Well, the only person that's to really roll is Big R. I will ask this first before I ask for rolling. Are you helping him at all, Adam?
I'm helping.
Yes.
I'm helping.
I'm up front as well.
Wait,
Only one can be up front.
Aww.
Okay, I guess Adam. But we're
Yeah.
sitting in the back when we're telling him, hey, you should do this and that.
Yeah, we're just kind of
But
pointing
we're
over.
back
So
to
with
square.
Adam's help, please do a flat roll. Because if he wasn't, it would be disadvantage.
Oh, what? Just a D20?
Animal handling check.
Christopher.
The +7 just comes with it anyway, so I'm gonna have to minus 7.
It's just not, what it means is don't roll with advantage.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
you still get the bonus.
Yeah, so you roll a 9. So you steadily start getting this carriage around the market.
That was a wisdom save earlier.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not fucking 20.
Fucking nat 20. Okay, Jesus Christ. So you managed to like...
It fucking works.
You're just sitting there like... Hey-o, Silver! Off you go. Fucking starts tearing off. And you see...
is terrified.
And you kind of see... Like, the road to get out of town goes around the market bit where you all just were. And it's on the side where you fucking scared the living shit out of people. So you just see as you're going past, as all these people giving you all evil looks.
Yeah, he's literally just flipping them all off, like, fuck you all!
Can we shout while we're on the, like, passing them? Can we go, Lord Alistair sent us?
I mean, you can, yes. I'm not stopping.
Montgomery's not smart enough to say that, but go ahead if anyone wants to.
V's just flipping them off, saying, fuck you all.
I am not stone and riding, I'm just sitting there going, and we're bobbing along on the bumpy little road going to
Get
it.
around,
Let me, would you like to reveal your kill me again?
As we get past the market, though, V's gonna raise her hands up in the air. Woo!
I've actually made this character that wants to be so far away and excluded, they put their hands up and go, yo! Fuck yeah!
You know why though? Because we're 3 barbarians.
We're 3 barbarians and you got me high.
And I'm apparently not high. Or
I
very
need
high.
to keep this fucking long bottom leaf on me all the time now.
Why did I hire them?
He knows why he hired us.
So,
Knows how to get the job done.
Lord Alistair, you know.
I thought of something evil I could do if, I wasn't a good person. So you know how I got a guy arrested? I have a spell that I can have with, yeah, it's anti-magic field. I can literally turn off all magic items. And then just turn on like, he's a fraud!
wow.
That would be funny.
But, yeah, no, I'm not an evil shit. So.
Wait, how
So-
magic item?
You leave the village of Shinya.
Finally.
I apologize if Adam or Fluffy wanted to do anything, but if I let them go on any longer, there would have been some killing that I couldn't afford.
It's okay. Alfred probably would have wanted to try and find some free shit, but that's alright.
Well, you can quickly decide what they were doing while we were doing that.
Yeah.
Roll.
I need to
perf-
decide, man, I'm gonna go take a quick break and get these dogs out to the bathrooms.
no problem.
So
Roll
I'll be back in a minute.
performance.
I can just imagine him walking up being like, oh, free samples? Oh.
No,
I gotta get kids out. Let me try another free
normal.
Disadvantage because you're fucking high.
Yeah, but that's when the best songs come out, is when you're high. Have you not seen, like, Cult 45?
No. One, I don't watch a lot of movies, and two, I'm not a big.
It's still a 15.
Yeah, I'm not a big advocate for drugs in general.
The other roll was a 17, though. If it wasn't a disadvantage.
So, you go to sing a song to try and inspire the party. Party, are you inspired by a roll of 15?
Do I have to roll anything to check?
No, it's your choice. Do you feel? In fact, give us an example. What song are you singing to try and inspire them?
I like big butts and I can't lie.
Oh, we're off to kill the fuckers, all of the fuckers in the world.
Does this inspire you?
My item already.
Creative. I'm inspired.
Woo! I got one. Argo.
So, while Argo, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just trying to figure out what one to roll.
You don't have to roll
You
anything.
don't roll. You decide whether
You decide would your
whether
character be
you know.
inspired or not.
You
Yeah,
are a robot,
Rin-
and this is just a flashback.
I'm
making
inspired.
noises.
Because of social cues that I do not understand.
So,
I'm gonna go pee.
okay.
What about you, Adam?
Nope.
Just a big nope.
After the shit I've seen you and every barbarian do, no.
I'm going to assume the other two barbarians are inspired because they're high as well.
I'm gonna go and assume that as well.
I've inspired everyone except Adam's character. It's a win in my books.
So, throughout this time of travel, it's taking you like a good 4 days to get to the next town. You'll be arriving in Kilika.
Question.
Answer.
Are they high for those 4 days?
That's a question for Big R. Depends how much he pops around his pipe.
Oh.
Fuck.
What?
I have a question. So when it comes to banishment, if I cast it on someone who's from a different realm, they don't come back unless, I cancel the spell early. Like if a spell goes for its full duration, they're gone completely. So,
Yeah.
a fallen ASMR. What happens?
Good question.
I'm from this realm, though.
Let me actually look up the spell itself.
Because banishing is like a
It's
plane
fine,
of
if you're-
existence.
Yeah, it's from a
Target
different
native
plane.
to the plane of existence you're on. You banish the target to harmless damage plane while the target is incapacitated. The target remains there until the spell ends. At which point the target reappears. If the target is native to a different plane of existence. Are you native to a different plane of existence?
No, Lumi has
Okay.
already stated that this is only like one plane of existence here. You would just put me in a pocket void, pretty much,
Sweet.
for a brief period of time, and then I'd be back.
I'm just taking notes for later.
I'm
Well,
probably angry.
To be fair, I stated that there is only one plane of existence for now until I decide to build upon it. Pretty much only if the need should arise.
But Lumi, you wouldn't have so much fun.
Okay, that was weird. I seen Lucid, because on my screen, Lucid and Lumi are like right next to each other. And I seen Lucid put something down to her side. And at that same moment, Lumi then looked down at that same area where her hand would have been. I was like, wait, what? Am I passing things along to each other? How is this happening?
I muted my mic.
Okay, Big R's back. So Big R, we've got a question before we get back into it. It's took about you're muted, by the way. It's took about 4 days travel from Shinya to Kilika. During these 4 days of traveling, will you've been passing around your pipe to get the other two barbarians high?
Maybe.
Fuck.
So yes, you spent 4 days traveling with 3 high barbarians.
God damn it.
I answered that question before I even changed my scene back over, so maybe.
So you arrive in Kilika. It's roughly midday when you arrive. You are aware this is the place that's meant to have the things that look similar to that of Warforges. Like the robot things, like they've not been confirmed to be identical or anything. And you've been asked, if possible, to investigate it.
Can we get munchies?
I mean, yes, you'll get food first if you want.
No, we go do what we need to do because there might be killing. Then we go get munchies.
Okay. So what are you gonna do first?
Can I roll investigation?
Sure.
Please do. My investigation is shit. That's why I'm waiting for someone else to say.
Nice.
Yeah.
You look around, like trying to clearly spy anything out of the ordinary. And what you see is like almost in a bit of a high tower over the woods. One guy in particular, like clearly like his eyes out trying to look for like signs of something. Not averagely just look out tower, like just look out, see nothing. He's clearly looking for something.
Lumi, you said we're in Kilka now, didn't you?
Yes.
Just to say, Heart is older than Soul.
I know he is. By 1 year.
Sweet. Just checking.
So, spotting this guy, Alfred turns around to his team and says, "Hey, look up there! There's a guy. He appears to be looking for something. We should go check it out."
I entice the other 3 barbarians by going high. That we're gonna
fight
pile on them. No, we're gonna pile dive on them and be like, "What you doing? Do you have any munchies?"
So,
On second thoughts, why don't you 3 stay here?
No. We're going. We're going. We're going.
I have a spell for this.
Ah, crap.
What level is it?
Welcome back, Saul.
By the way, Trevor, I don't know if you're muted.
I am. I made it.
Eating.
Okay, so I need to cast this at 4th level. Wait, is it 4th level?
They might have good munchies.
By the way, Soul's comment in my chat was, "Ah, yes, the forest. Such a peaceful forest."
So, yeah, I need the 3 barbarians to make wisdom saving throws.
What do we need to... What?
That's awesome.
You're muted.
Apparently, I'm not even trying. I'm just like, oh, well, clearly this is happening again. Well, I got a 1 anyway. I don't think there's any possible way to roll lower.
Adam has cast Hold Person on you. You need to do a wisdom saving throw, Lucid, if you can hear us.
Okay, disadvantage, advantage, what?
Flat. Please get a
Unnatural
1. Please get a 1.
Please!
So the two
weren't doing it.
So the two lovers are just sitting there kissing each other, and they don't even realize they've been held person because they're just so distracted by you snogging.
Just real pulling down their faces.
Munchies! Munchies!
Well, I tried.
Well, at least you got 2 out of 3. It could have been worse.
Did they even know he got us?
you literally got the 2 ones that actually you would need to get. And then you let the high hobbit fuck off to jump on this person to see if they got munchies.
Shit.
No, he's up in a guard tower, right?
Yes, he is, and at this point you just see a small hobbit going, Munchies, 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 Munchies.
I'm waiting to see a small hobbit fall back down again.
So, Lumi, when am I making my new character for the main campaign then?
You get to the top of the tower.
Okay. I jump on this person and go, Munchies!
You startle him. I was meant to DM that, but oh well. They know what I mean. They know what I mean. You startle him like, what the fuck? Can't you see I'm busy? What?
You look only suspicious. Do you have munchies?
No, I don't have. I'm in a tower keeping watch. There's a tavern over there. Go and get some food.
What are you watching? Munchies?
Are you lost?
No,
I'll be back in
because you
20
found
seconds.
me. I'm not lost. You found me. Give me munchies.
Tell you what. I will give you munchies if you get the fuck out of my tower and go into the inn and ask for a fucking platter.
Platter of munchies?
And this is where Big R gets another 800 gold.
Go.
I will only leave if you give me munchies now. Give me munchies. Give me munchies. Munchies now. I'm sorry. I've been smoking for 4 days on this.
Yeah,
level.
the guard
I am
just kind
high
of looks
as a
over.
kite.
The guard kind of looks over the edge, looks back at you. Can't do that. Get the fuck out of my tower.
Okay, I do not get munchies. I go punch.
Nemo.
I'm Like,
Your character's just been compared to the seagulls from Finding Nemo.
wait, what?
Mine.
Roll to hit if you're going to punch.
Unarmed strike.
I just
Fucking hell, you're a +9!
What?
You have a +9 to hit, jeez.
I have a +11. What do you mean?
I have a +9.
25.
Oh my god.
Roll damage.
Who's he
Oh
hitting?
god.
He's hitting the guard.
I left for like 20 seconds.
I do full damage of bludgeoning.
Unfortunately, you did leave. You managed to hold 2 people down before you left, but you let the other one run wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You
So
wouldn't give me
you,
munchies, so I punched them.
Yeah, you were talking to us about monsters. I got hungry, so now I'm eating ice cream.
so at this
Yeah,
point, fuck it. He goes to kick you.
Spider kick him.
That's what he's doing.
Hang on, this guy that is half the size of him is just about to get Spartan kicked.
Yep.
What's your armor class?
What you roll?
What's your armor class?
17.
Cool. Well, without even doing any plussing, because I'm just winging this fucking stat of a plus, I'll do only give him +5 or something. So even without a plus, the 18 hits them. We'll do a D4. If we get a full on 4, he is kicking you off.
Wow.
That is a 4. You get kicked off the tower.
You're landing, then getting up and going in the tavern.
And can I attempt to catch him?
You can go ahead and attempt to catch him.
What I rolled?
Strength, flat strength. To try
Okay, let me see.
to try and take the impact.
Wouldn't that be strength athletics because you're running to catch him?
She has to also take the impact of you falling at least 20 feet.
What was the roll again? Strength?
Yes.
Is it a saving throw or just
No, just strength. What I'm saying is just strength.
Top row. Yeah.
If only they had the other 2 strongest characters not frozen.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, if you weren't frozen, you'd also be attacking a guard.
I run up saying that that he's about
We
to
never
fail.
said that.
You don't need to.
On top
You
of
should have
that,
rolled first.
So the two of you kind of put so you're on like facing each other, put your arms out like a net, and when he comes down and kind of hits your arms, you feel like your arms give way, Fluffy, but yet they don't give away as much as you feel like they should have, because you see that Argo's arms are like braced it even more. You are caught and you will take 16 points of damage.
Wow.
If Fluffy does?
No,
No me.
Big R does.
I honestly thought you were about to say there, he falls and Buffy kind of just decides to walk away at the last second. He just gets Argo straight in the face.
No, that would have been if I got a nat 1.
Yeah.
If you got a nat 1 there, it's going to be actual pain.
At this
If he got a nat 1, since I'm chaotic neutral, it would have been perfect anyway. Be like, nah, fuck you.
At this point, you look up to the tower where the guy was, and you just see him holding a bow and arrow down. Don't even think about coming back up here.
I shout up, you promised me munchies!
If you fucked off and got the fuck out of my tower!
I think this would be a
You
good.
didn't give me the munchies!
I think this would be a good point to find an inn. As I look up and going, I apologize for my friend's behavior. He is, from what he says, incredibly high.
I just go up to V in Montgomery and be like, he promised me munchies.
At this
Then I
point,
leave.
you watch the arrow hit your hit next to your foot arrow. Get the fuck out of our village.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for that.
Have I done
Wow.
something wrong?
I guess it pulls out another arrow. Done something wrong? You and your fucking kind attacked us every night. Fires another one as once again just barely misses you.
Alfred quickly looks up and goes, wait, it's okay. He's with us. We're here to help in any way, shape, form we can. Please do not shoot at us.
Roll
Especially
persuasion.
me.
No, wait there. What the fuck do you mean you're kind?
I think he's on about my kind. The warforging kind.
Yeah, roll persuasion, Fluffy.
Oh, I thought he was just
Yeah,
being
good.
racist to small people. I don't know. I'm high.
11.
Please
It gives you this look of like he's almost willing to trust you, but not quite there. If he causes
Understandable.
if he causes any trouble, it'll be your head as well.
I fully understand, sir.
He steps away and goes back to look over the forest. Yes, Lucid, I can see your hand was holding up.
When what's his name? When Willow comes back to complain to V and Montgomery about the dude not giving him munchies, V's like, I got you. She pulls out this big, like, 5-pound bag.
How are you doing
of-
this? You're paralyzed.
Can I cut in? Yeah, you can't speak or move because we're in whole person by Adam.
That way you
Yeah,
wouldn't
you're
follow him to
still
start
touching
another fight.
That was to start the thing. The time has probably passed by now with the amount of time he spent up in that fucking tower.
Let's see.
How do I just laugh for Adam?
Concentration up to a minute. Yeah, it's probably gone now.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll say it's gone.
Okay,
It's
so
better.
V grabs out of her bag of holding this big 5-pound bag of like salted meats and stuff, and she pulls out a giant handful of this meat and just offers it to Willow. I
we go
got you,
sit
my
there.
friend.
We go to the corner. We cut this lovely salted meat into nice wee strips, and then we
And
have
then
a
we
munchy
cook it.
session. Yeah.
Oh,
This is
dear.
the meat she's been snacking on. That's literally her rations. Is the salted meat that she's had for like I don't know how long, because she preserved it beforehand.
Well cured.
It's
So-
basically beef jerky at this point.
You go to find an inn. Are we doing anything about the Warforger's appearance right now?
I
Maybe.
decide to put my cloak back overhead as I start to feel unwelcomed in this city.
Well, they're walking to bin. Can I?
So, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Can I ask the guard who's on watch what he's looking out for?
He kind of looks down at you. Come up here.
I start climbing up.
As you get to the top, looking out for people like your parent friend.
Yes. He's a bit of a surprise to us too. Apparently he gained sentience and turned on his masters. Wait, I'm saying that without an accent. He apparently gained sentience and turned on his masters. I am now Dracula.
Blah blah blah.
Bit odd. No. It's machines like him I'm looking for. They're not exactly the same. Describing them as spiders, if anything.
I hate spiders.
I then step and go, if they're spider-looking things, then why did he fire on me?
You can't hear this. They're having a very quiet conversation on top of a 20-foot tower.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
What we don't know is
I
Argo
robot- I
actually
have
detached his
hearing.
ear and
I
left
shut
it
up,
next to the
bro.
tower.
When Argo just tries to roleplay and then gets denied.
I'm sorry, Argo, but you can't hear it. Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy and proud of you, mate. You're doing good, but...
I give him a hug, don't worry, it's okay.
Gold star for trying.
This ice cream is so good. Great.
They've recently been coming round. Seem to be looking for something, hunting for something. They've mostly been keeping themselves to the woods ever since some people of our village went into them.
Did they come back?
Not yet. It was a woman at first. She's been in our village for a few years. Then, a couple of days ago, our leader Geralt went in to look for her.
Can I point out I'm having some serious deja vu right now?
Another arrow in his knee.
Geralt seemed to be convinced these machines were looking for her specifically. Apparently something to do about her past.
And how long ago was this?
We've had them here for about a week, maybe 2.
And this Geralt person, he went in a week ago?
Which person?
This Geralt person.
Geralt went in about 4 days ago.
Then I will try to convince my party members to help search for them.
But we appreciate it.
We apologize in advance for whatever the fuck the barbarians do.
That's much appreciated, thank you. At the moment, we don't really want to go out there when we don't even know what we're fighting ourselves. The only bit of advice I can help give you, if you go in that direction, you point in that direction generally, you'll actually find yourself come across as an old set of ruins said to be an old relic shrine of a apparent old god. Someone of nature, apparently. Geralt's a believer. Apparently that's where he believes she would go to hide.
Okay, we will look there first. And I start making my way down towards the end.
Okay. So you leave him, you go to your party.
Yep. And yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward this. I'm just gonna explain everything. I've just explained everything. Most of his explanation is going to be to, if I can remember your name, Alfred.
Hang on, my ears will perk up at giant metal monsters that I want to kick ass and take names of.
I'm saying it in front of all of you to hear, but I'm directing it more towards Alfred, as so far out of everyone here, she seems like the most, or he seems like the most competent.
Wow.
Giant metal spiders? That sounds fun. Let's go.
Oh, Fluffy Paws!
One moment, I've received a DM.
Oh dear.
Fluffy Paws, please do thing.
What am I doing? Sorry.
So everything I just explained to Adam's character, he's explained to the party, but he's been directing it mostly at you, since out of everyone he feels like you're the most competent.
I feel so bad because I zoned out for like a second.
Giant metal monsters in forest. Geralt went in after some other girl. That's about it there in that general direction. Somewhere, yeah, sort of.
You're being asked with the rest of us to see if you would be interested in going in to help out and find this Geralt person with this woman.
Oh, well, yes, of course. Let us go.
Alright, before we go, I go and say, like, oh, sentient being, let's see if we can actually trust you, because you may have to fight your own kind.
I will come with if my own kind is there. I want to try. As I've said before, I wish to try at least free them from their bonds.
Okay.
Well, I'm just going to kind of say, you can try, what do you call it, with whatever's left, and start walking off.
Okay. So you all have kind of agreed, and you start making your way to the forest in the rough direction that's been pointed out to Adam. And you spend at least 2 days in the woods looking yourselves, and on roughly, you're coming up close to the point that was called like this shrine place, and you start. It's like midday at this point. You start to see a figure in the distance of the woods. And at which point you get closer and closer, and while getting closer to this, you also see a slight, like, almost like all around you, essentially, just like slight rustles, like, and you see in front of you, the only way to describe it really is, just let me pull up the character's profile quickly.
Oh dear.
No, not yet.
I'm nervous.
You see someone's horns, purpley blue hair, wearing black scaled armor.
Oh no.
Oh, crap.
They're like they are a man on a mission.
Oh,
Trevor, what's your character called?
which one? This one?
Yep.
Montgomery?
Okay, Montgomery. Yeah, I'm slapping your weapon.
You're slapping my weapon?
Yep. Okay, I don't know why I decided to roll the damage.
Wow, why are you slapping my weapon? I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, ignore the damage. Anyway.
Out of curiosity.
I was really hoping it would actually say what the spell is and not just roll for it.
There should be another tab like displaying T as like top tabletop thing.
I don't see it. Anyway,
What spell are you trying to cast?
Holy Weapon.
What level is it?
Jesus.
It is level 5.
What does it do?
You imbue a weapon you touch with holy power until the spell ends. The weapon
There you
has
go.
bright light and a 30-foot radius and dim light an additional 30 feet. In addition, weapon attacks made with it deal an extra 2d8 radiant damage on a hit.
So
Extra
hang on, my first attack would then do necrotic and radiant at the same time.
Yes.
And it's a bonus action I can dismiss the spell and cause, and everything else around you takes 48.
The other thing about this guy as well, you can see not spread out, like tucked in to his back, ready to spread at will. Pitch black wings with purple bluish scales mixed in.
Okay.
Well, this seems I think we're in danger.
So okay, you're tapping my weapon and casting this this interesting spell on it. So I was in character then. Are you going to say anything to me, or are you just going to do this?
I'm gonna do it, and then it's just gonna start glowing with radiant energy.
Upon doing that, you see the guy stop, turn as he feels your presence, Great nuisances. Flicks his fingers. And you watch as like he just kind of warps into a pitch black, but then out of the tree lines, spider-looking machine heads come as of a beckoning call.
Well, Cyborg, do these look familiar?
They
No, these do not look familiar to me.
look like, if I can pull up the page real quick for you. Bum, 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 bum. Displaying a new tab for me so I get the actual picture. That's what they look like.
Oh God, no! I have no recollection of these in my database.
So, we fight?
And there's 3 of them around you.
We fight.
I'm just going
Oh,
to, before
lovely.
anybody does anything, I'm just going to shift.
So, at this point, I will ask as the party as a whole. Would you like to do this fight now and risk it going to 1 a.m. like the last one? Or do you want to save it for next time?
On to the game.
Without giving us too much information, how tough are these guys? Because I've pushed plans back or whatever for the stuff I've been doing recently until at
They're
most
tough.
7:30.
They're tough.
I don't
So
mind that.
I have about 2 hours until I need to do stuff.
It's up to everyone.
I'm game it either way. So
Big eye, you game or?
6 one, half dozen the other. If it's going to take too long, I'd rather go for a bath. I know we usually go on till about midnight, which is in what, 33 minutes?
Exactly.
So it might take longer because even our normal we went up against fucking goblins and it took us like an hour and a half.
And I one shot like 2 of them.
Yeah. I think we call this one a night, and then we
Okay.
jump back in after. That's, I'm gonna have a look at the dates here. The 29th, we'll get into the fight
Yes.
because that'll be our last session.
Also,
before-
on the 29th, I plan to fully wrap up this mini adventure, so there may be bits that get rushed to point.
I do want to point out Asper does in fact miss Burgai like a motherfucker.
I really,
Yeah.
really want to do the thing though.
I know, but
There's only one thing I can think of. Actually, I know that
Right,
Bravos
you're lucky. I'm
was-
off that. I'm off that night, so yes, I can. That's good.
what date is it? 29th?
29th is the following
But-
Friday.
Me thinking if we can get a time frame, if we can't do it on the 22nd, if people are available on the 23rd, I'd see about doing the battle and try and get this bit of the prologue done before
Like I say,
we finish off.
just to get put it out there, so if we're saving this for the 29th, because there's this combat, there's another bit of combat, there's story bits to do, there's also a secret third combat between 2 people to happen. So don't be surprised if there's certain bits of nuances that are going to be rushed along just to try and make sure we're going to be done in plenty of time. But that being said, to play it safe, if people can give an hour or 2 spare to next session, well, an hour, we'll say an additional hour, just that way we do have the time to finish, since we've got like pretty much like 3 sets of combat to go through as well as story. And I would like this mini adventure finished before going away, so when we come back we can dive into the main campaign again.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
So, for those watching, we're ending it here. To kind of get an idea of the situations going on real quick for people that are watching, if I just swap over to the combat screen, you can see what they're all up against right now. They're kind of surrounded.
Lucid wants to say something.
I know she wants to say something. There's a stat on screen real quick. Haha. So there's a good point where in the middle of this fight, next session, a soul just comes flying in.
Yep.
There's also a chance where a kitten may just come running through the forest upon hearing metal things have been hunting these things. Who knows? See what happens. But conclusion of this mini adventure, the task that Lord also set them on will happen on the 29th. Make sure to check that out. It's going to be very interesting for me because, like I say, the 29th, we're going to conclude this mini adventure. And if I'm up till 1 in the morning, it's going to suck because on the 30th, I've got a tournament.
That's what I'm saying. If we can't do it all on the 29th to conclude this, if we can get a date on listen, I know Bravos is doing a D&D campaign every other Friday from us as well.
He's leaving.
He's leaving the campaign,
No, he's leaving the state.
so he'll not be doing his campaign.
He goes to Missouri, I believe, on the 20th.
Wednesday.
So Wednesday,
Yeah.
I think.
So, if
Like I say, we can maybe try and find a date. We'll see. But we'll try and figure out a date, or we'll see what happens if when we get towards the end of the next session. We'll see if we need to like do that extra hour, or like we'll just do another session real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, to give context of the character you all just saw, tune into the one shot of the events of Pyre Isle, and it was Adam's old character from that one shot. But is what you've all is who you just saw. So you may get an idea of some stuff that's going on. I'm not going to go too much into detail because I don't want to spoil for those that haven't watched. But obviously, like I say, Adam's character's clearly got a mission to do. We obviously, those that are in the know who's actually here during this point and what's going on. So they can only imagine what the mission is. And clearly, he's not been assigned the main mission yet.
Yeah, we're all fucked.
No, we are all extremely lucky that Emir has a mission.
But
Because
Are
to
we
Emir,
extremely
the
lucky?
mission always comes first above anything else.
But do we have 3?
But there is one thing that Emir loves doing, and that's breaking people's minds.
I know.
Oh, I don't have
He-
a mind to break.
He doesn't fight normally
Quick
with
question,
just,
Lewis.
yes, I'm going to kill you with damage. He'll take control of you and make you kill your family.
That will make a difference. I'm berserk anyway.
Quick question. Very quick question. What is the time frame between this character coming up and from the fucking Tale of Pyle Isle?
Pyro.
Pyre Isle, I can't remember how.
Hold on. If you're gonna say anything, I need you to mute Trevor. He is
I was about to say, well, no, I think I can't remember how long ago I said Pyre Isle was when we said that. Well, I said it was.
I know, but this is what I'm saying. You need to deafen him so he cannot hear.
No, but I'm just thinking this is 15 years prior.
Pyre
to the main
Isle has
storyline.
happened. I mean, if anyone can remember that one shot specifically,
I think it's only a time.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, timeline-wise, that one shot, if I remember how many years it's in the past, I want to go through all these old things. There's a good chance I'm going to have to go back and just re-watch.
Roughly about 22 years from the original story. This is 15, so this should be about 9-10 years max difference.
What, 22 years, I said, for Pyre Isle.
No, from our original story mode. With
So
the
this is
certain characters in
this is
it.
15 years in the past from our original from the story we're in.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, his soul is 21.
Oh, wait a moment.
Hold on. The Pyle Isle storyline, my main character was only 5. She's 27 now. In the present, she is 27.
So that was also 15 years ago, I said.
When we did the Pyle Isle thing, we said that she was 5.
You know what? I'm gonna do a bit of retconning. We'll say she was 3 for this to make sense. Because I just realised I've put here in my notes when you all made one shots for the Pyre Isle. I also said that was 15 years. which is impossible for what's happening.
I mean, they could have the same year.
Because just think about it. Soul's character is a child now, grows up,
20 odd?
but this is supposed to happen before, like, I think only one of the characters in the main story was alive at that time, and that was my character.
My character's also alive. But
Yeah, I'll do a bit of I will say timeline wise real quick. Next session I'll have it all solidified. I'll look up.
Right.
Pirate Isle was meant to be 15 years ago, which makes sense for certain things. I push it a little further back, but it means I may need to make the events of this adventure a little far forward because Pirate Isle has happened. It has, like, it's been done, it's been dusted. And obviously, other shit has had to have happened that we can't. Yeah, so there has to be that bit of time gap.
Out of curiosity, Adam, what was your main? How old is your main character?
I can't remember.
Trevor, how old is your main character? How old is
I
Hart?
believe 20.
At the moment in the main campaign, Hart is 20. So right now, Hart is 5. So here's the thing.
26.
26. No, it's 20.
Yeah, 20. So, because this way doesn't make sense.
We're calling these 11 right now.
I'm going to, for the events of this, I'm going to knock Pirate Isle back by 2 years, so it happened 17 years ago. And I'm going to bring this forward by 3 years. So this happened 12 years ago.
Okay. That's...
Are you sure you didn't tell us that it was 20 years ago?
Possibly.
'Cause I'm pretty sure I remember Bartholomew being
under
6.
Right, because I was under the impression, because when we did the one shot, you made that we were talking about, you know, bringing Bartholomew in to do an investigation because his investigation is so high, and you were like, you're literally going to bring a 6-year-old into this fight.
Yeah.
I may have changed it to be older in the one shot than I might have written it down. Like I say, I'm going to have to go back and rewatch it.
Yeah.
Pirate Isle events happened 20 years ago, and this one was 5 years later. This is taking place 5 years after the one shot. That is what we started.
Okay.
So it still makes sense for this to be 15 years.
Okay. We'll go with that. What you said, that makes sense to me.
Because
I just need to get the number right in my head.
My character.
Don't worry, because I fucked my own head as well.
My character was like 5 to 7. She was basically like little.
Yeah.
Little when we did the Pirate Isle event.
Yeah.
So I would say if she's 27 now, she would have been 20. She would have been about 7 years old in the events of Pirate Isle when she was helped out with the Shadow Man, or not Shadow Man, the Hooded Man.
How old's your character? Wait.
I believe she's 27. Let me double check.
Dun, dun, dun.
Code.
So many fucking characters.
Yeah.
27.
27. So yeah, that would make sense. 20 years would make sense, yeah.
She would have been 7 years old when Pirate Isle had happened, and was the Zorus, as we now know him, helped her get to Tarragon.
I will retcon that slightly, just for things to make a bit more sense, not instantaneous, in terms of your character, what happens afterwards, Lucid. Because if it's a 5-year gap between Pirate Isle and now, what happens with your character and what the events leading up is instantaneous. So if we knock Pirate Isle back by literally a year or two, I will DM you what I mean. So it's not confusing.
I'm doing it now.
Let's wrap this up.
Yes, wrap it up.
I'm closing out of things now.
Ugh.
But I do want to talk about the thingy-mabobber that I want.
Yes.
The thing I can't know about.
Yes, this thing you are not allowed to know about until it fucking happens.
In other words, I can't even rewatch the VOD.
No, if you rewatch that VOD, I swear to God, I will cut your balls off and feed them to you.
You forget there's like 4 of us in this voice chat that can literally get to you.
I mean, technically there's 5 if you include Lemmy coming across.
Oh no, we will get you before Lemmy gets across here.
There you go, Lucid. I've DM'd you what I mean by adding a year or two. Why it makes sense that way.
Oh, here, fun fact, by the way. You know the way I'm a Zealot Barbarian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the way if I reach 0 hit points while raging, I don't die? And to stop myself, or to drop the 1 hit point instead, I have to make a DC 10 Constitution save?
Yeah.
I have plus 11 to con.
Well, for those that are watching the stream, I'm going to go ahead and call it as here for now. Hope you've all enjoyed today's session. The ending was a little confusing, I know. Next session could be the conclusive end of this mini adventure, as well as the last session before we go on a break for August. Hope you've had a wonderful time. Do come and watch the next session, as if we end up having to do another one, we will announce it during that session if we do need to do a quick little one just to like wrap up the mini adventure. You've all been wonderful, you've all been fantastic, and we will catch you all next time. Adios all.